to the coast. It's the sports podcast that's
breaking news, not breaking news.
Running on CP time when it comes to dropping these episodes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm 36, bro. Can I fight? Yeah, I don't want to fight. Hey, I'm calling the cops now.
Just gave birth today to twins.
Sorry, not sorry, people.
Exactly. You see how that works, dummy? You see how that works, dummy? Because you trying to come out with some hot takes like hot cakes, bro. Two big heads, two loud mouths. Hey, this is Toss Up. From the top of the mountain to the coast, it's the sports podcast that thought about skipping this episode too, man. Because like the great hip-hop philosopher O Solo said, man, when I was 11, I turned 13 because I don't fuck with 12. But this is episode 12 of the Toss Up podcast. I'm Jonathan Thompson. That's my co-host, Jonathan. How you doing, my brother?
Man, okay, at least you got it out the way early, because I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, we almost skipped, and oh, fuck 12. I'm like, oh. Hey, man, up and down, I'm good, man. Hey, good weekend, and shit, definitely finna be a good night when Spurs go 2-0, but we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, like always, though, hey, thank y'all for the views. We're like, for what it's worth, we're constantly hitting over 100 views every reel. So, hey, it's getting a little steam. So I appreciate y'all. And like I always say, thank you for the supporters and thank you in advance to the future supporters. We're here, episode 12. Let's do it, man.
Yes, sir. Like I always said, you could be watching and listening to anything in the world, but you watch and listen to us, and we'll always appreciate that. Let's go ahead and move over to some quick hits real quick. Yeah, I text you this as soon as it happened, bruh. I couldn't believe it happened, bruh. Rasheed Rice popped hot, bruh, for weed, bruh. Violated his probation, and now he got to serve his 30 days that he been ordered to serve at a later time for a DUI incident. And I remember my follow-up text to you, bruh. As soon as I saw why he got ordered to jail, Stephen A just went right to my brain. Stay off the weed, motherfucker. Like, you know what your job entails, bruh. What the fuck? And you're on probation, bro?
Yeah.
Like, fuck the fact that the NFL does random tests in the offseason, bruh. You're on probation, bitch. Mind your P's and Q's, bro.
You know, T, you know how I feel about it, man. And you know what? And how I see it, bro. Controversy. Some people may not like this. Rasheed Rice need to get the fuck out, man.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty much what's about to happen, bro. I really feel he about to get the Ray Rice treatment, bro.
Because, you know, my whole thing about this, T, you got away with some Ray Rice type shit, bro. You got away. Yep. You served up to 6 games and got away. You got away. And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, he's still with the same female?
I think they got back together, bro. I think they got back together.
Yeah, man. It's like, you dodged a motherfucking bullet. And you mean to tell me, while on probation, you mean to tell me, bro, you piss hot? Like your career in the palm of your hands. Something you work very hard for. And you just bullshit. Now, granted, do NFL players smoke weed? Yes, but they ain't doing nothing stupid outside getting those.
Hell, even KD openly admitted that he smokes during the season, bro.
Yeah, but the NBA, Adam Silver now. He need to fix those drugs, but Adam Silver is a player. He's a player's commissioner, bro.
He's definitely a player's commissioner.
He knows. Yeah, he got rid of that damn drug testing shit because he already know. But at the same time, it's like, bro, they need to give him the Josh Gordon treatment. And I'm not just saying this because I don't want the Chiefs to be successful. They're going to be successful regardless of Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Bro, you got to give them a year. Give them a year, bro. Because the NFL going to do something about that. Hey, Nick, you piss hot on pro, but NFL finna give him some more time, bro. For sure, bro. NFL got to get him. And I hope they kick his ass out, bro. They got to. Because that's just stupid, bro. I think he came in when they got their second ring against the 49ers, right? He got against the 49ers. That was his rookie year, I believe. He got two. He came in on the 49ers. Bro, man, you got a good start to your career. You got a quarterback. You got a coach. Granted, you in Kansas City, not hating, but I know you probably want to be in Atlanta with some nigga shit. But at the same time, bro, you have a chance to jumpstart a Hall of Fame career with the right pieces around, and you was the number one receiver. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Everybody get.
You can't sign him to extension now, bro. You can't sign him to extension.
Fuck no.
Because we don't know if he's gonna be there.
Yes, man, bro. Even when he gets his pat on the hand for these 30 days, the NFL coming, bro, and you know it. The NFL finna come on. Oh, I'm free. Come to the office, please. Roger Goodell waiting on your ass right there. Oh yeah, we gave you 6 last year. Yeah, getting 12. You getting 12. You gonna miss.
If not the whole season, bro. If not the whole season, bro.
Yes.
Because now this just looks like gross negligence. It looks like gross negligence at this point. Because you already had to pay Chick $1.1 million for the SUV accident and shit like that. And then you dare to do drugs, bro, while you're on probation. Like, they gave you probation. Told you didn't even have to go to jail right now. Like, and you just fucked that off. So he gonna miss OTAs, bro. He gonna miss OTAs.
And he gonna miss training, and then he say he'll probably be back by training camp, I think, mid training camp or something like that. Well, it's May now. If he started jail time now, it's May 20th.
So
30 days.
I got the article up right now. So he's gonna miss the voluntary practices that begin next week, and then he's gonna miss the mandatory minicamp.
I mean, you're not missing much, but at the same time, man, you gotta understand people in that locker room is looking at you. You can't be trusted, bro.
Can't be.
So you 1,000% on that. Oh, motherfucker, you ain't getting no max contract. Yeah, you better be satisfied with 15-20 million going forward. Because
bro, I don't even know he gonna get that, bro. Because you got that plus the injury issues, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
You think you about to get more than 10, bro? I don't know about that.
Man, that nigga better get to streaming or getting on Twitch or something, bro.
Yeah, facts. That's literally what he about to be doing, bro. Literally what he about to be doing.
He gonna have to, bro. You're gonna have to, bro, because that shit there buck wild, and that shit there is pitiful. It's embarrassing, bro. And like I said, I always want somebody to get their chicken, man. But NFL, you gotta sit down for a year. You have to. You have to.
You know, we always pro players around here, but
if anything,
some niggas gotta be made an example of.
Yeah, man. Man, and dude, and again, again, I'm not highlighting domestic violence. It happens, you know, and nobody's perfect. But you got to understand what happened to Ray Rice, and you just got 6 games for it. Yeah. You got 6 games for that, and Kansas City still fucked with you after that.
Yeah, gave you a second chance, bro. But. Yeah, that's that, bro. Yeah, buddy. Trash behavior, bro. I'm not going to talk about you, the person, but that's trash behavior, bro. Trash behavior.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say this one time. Toss Up podcast. Do not agree with opinions and stuff that me and T say, but I will say this for the public. Rasheed Rice is what Rasheed Rice is proving to the masses. That's nigga shit. And that's niggas NFL don't like.
Yep. But let's move on to basketball real quick. Surprising when this hit the timeline, bro. The Mavs mutually parted ways with Jason Kidd as head coach, man. Mavs president Ujiri, he took responsibility for making that call, you know what I'm saying? Something that Nico Harrison didn't do about trading Luka. Like, you still going to be bold about saying, I would trade Luka again and again. You just looked up with Cooper Flag, buddy. But Ujiri just thought that they needed
allegedly.
Yeah, facts. Your jury just thought that they needed a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? He just took over as the president of operations and stuff like that. Get a younger coach out that can grow with Cooper Flag. So I guess I understand the reasoning behind it. And then I'm not even going to poo-poo the decision because you built the Raptors to win their championship. So hey, if you can win a championship in Toronto, and I'm pretty sure that it's a bigger market in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting free agents, you know what I'm saying? Toronto as a city is actually bigger than Dallas. It's like the third biggest city in North America. But as far as like a market to get NBA talent, you definitely picked the better team in Dallas. So I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to get the talent around Cooper Flag and the coaching necessary. But yeah, it was still very interesting to see this come set up. And before you jumped on and we started doing pre-production, I was just thinking in my head about this situation, bro. It almost feels like a Mark Jackson situation again, bro. And even to go further in the parallel, I'll even go back to Jason Kidd's last job in Milwaukee. When he developed Giannis into what he became, and then Mike Budenholzer went ahead and took over and won a championship with it, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is about to be the same thing in Dallas, bro, because Cooper Flag's already a monster, and he had Jason Kidd's brain put in him, bro. Hey, the next coach that takes over this job, bro, as soon as they win a championship, bro, hey, the first thank you better be to Jason Kidd, bro. Because I know Cooper about to be a monster. But yeah, like I said, it gave me parallels to the whole Mark Jackson to Steve Kerr thing, even though Jason Kidd didn't go out with a winning record. But yeah, those were my first initial thoughts about it.
You know what? And you took the words right out of my mouth. Yuri, I'm butchering his name, but him, dude, that man there, he built a championship team. I trust him. You know what I'm saying? And he's not afraid. And he's not afraid to pull the trigger on a big name. He knew Kawhi wasn't staying more than 1 year. He still pulled the trigger. You know, he kicked DeMar DeRozan out of the more often to get the championship. He kicked the quote unquote unsung hero, and Kawhi made y'all forget about DeMar in one season. But you know the thing about it is, I think it sucks that Jason Kidd got kicked to the curb. But then again, at the same time, it's just like maybe Jason Kidd was wearing out his welcome. I think you know Dallas probably ran with the fact of, you remember when he was trying to make Cooper a point guard and everybody kind of blasting him about misusing Cooper Flag and shit like that. Yeah. And Jason Kidd had that little press conference. He like, I know what I'm doing. It's like, I get that.
But you're right, though, because, I mean, we saw his numbers, bro. We see his numbers this season, bro. Like, yeah, you picked him as the Rookie of the Year for a reason, bro. Like, I had Knuckle, but, yeah, there was something to him handling the ball. Like, even though they all poo-pooed it at 6'8", handling the rock, bringing it up court. Y'all forgot about LeBron already?
What I'm saying. So that's what I'm sitting there saying. And me personally, I don't. Kyrie gonna probably play to All-Star break and get traded. I think that's coming.
I think so too. I was about to ask that next, bro. How you feel about that? But hold on, though. Jerry did make a mention during that press conference because they was asking about the Kyrie fit and stuff like that, and he recalled a conversation he had with Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant was like, "Hey, there's only one Kyrie Irving walking around in the world." So he said he took that conversation to heart with Kevin Durant. So I mean, maybe he'll try to fit them both. But yeah, I was thinking if you're going to go younger, then you might as well go all the way younger. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of Kyrie, get rid of, I don't know, you get rid of PJ Washington because, you know, he a hometown kid, you know. So it's like, just for the love of the, you know what I'm saying, the hometown feel and all that stuff, you probably keep him around. But, I mean, you got some tradable pieces, you know what I'm saying? Probably keep Likely as well. Gafford, the other big dude, you probably get rid of him too. Get some younger pieces.
I'm gonna jump off the top rope. with your T.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like watch out. Probably by sometime next year towards the draft or somewhere. I think Yuri is like fuck them picks, fuck all. I think he might trade for Embiid, bro. He might go trade for Embiid.
Oh man, I hate when you keep putting Embiid everywhere, bro. That name ain't give you more than 40 games, bro.
Because I think. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think Embiid will probably play his last season in Philadelphia. I think that's gonna get talked about. But then again, I like that Cooper Flag and Kyrie pairing because even though Cooper Flag is gonna be the guy, Kyrie is like Kyrie's going back to his Boston days when he was the number one option because he's gonna have the ball in his hand. Cooper's gonna move around without it, and like I say, and then when Kyrie goes to the bench for some rest, then Cooper will take over the point guard responsibilities.
Oh, that dribble handoff action between those two would be so deadly.
Oh my god,
yeah,
bro.
and you could do that either way too.
So like I say, yeah, either way, it don't even matter. It's definitely a mismatch. So it's just kind of like. Kyrie's a proven champion. Cooper Flag's on the up and up. You got a squad, but it's going to be very crucial how they do the first half of the season because if it's kind of janky, yeah, Kyrie up out of there. Kyrie up out of there. So I do see them make some big splashes in free agency, making some trades or something. They're going to get another wing. They probably use Max Christie. I think Clay might get his ass up out of there. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. Clay might play a little different. Who knows? But Dallas ain't done. And as far as like the Jason Kidd thing, man, it's just like the Jason Kidd thing. I think again, I feel like, and I'm not trying to badmouth Kidd, but he probably come with a lot ego wise. Dallas was like, man, you ain't even worth the head.
Oh yeah, he got him to the finals. So I mean, yeah, there was he got an extension, and we didn't even mention that part. They still owe him 4 years, $40 million. So. Hey, it's a great time to be a fired NBA coach, bro. You ain't got to work no more. You still getting paid $10 million a year.
Boy. And boy, Kid don't give a shit. And if he stay in Dallas, boy, $10 million stretch up, boy. I know you got houses paid off and shit. You just got another $40 million sitting somewhere. If anything, I can see Jason Kidd getting under the head coaching job, but I think prior to he's going to be somebody's assistant coach for a couple of years though. He's finna be on somebody's bench.
Nah, I don't know. I don't feel like that'd be Kidd's MO, bro. I don't think. Because I mean, whose bench would he respect enough? Because like you just mentioned, the Eagle thing. Like, whose bench would he respect enough to be like, I'll sit under you for a year? You know what I'm saying? To wait on the next head coaching gig. Like maybe Steve Kerr, like. And actually, he's from the Bay, so actually that would make sense.
Yeah, but Steve Kerr signed 2 more years though. Yeah, but it says sits under somebody. Yeah, I can see him sitting under Kerr. Because like I say, for Kerr to sign for 2 more years, something big's about to happen with the Warriors too.
But even still, like, shoot, even though you signed for 2, hey, I think next year might be the the last one if you don't get something shaking around that mode. Because it's been 3 years now, like.
Well, like I say, Jimmy will be back healthy. They'll have their big 3 again, and you got another year of the young guys of experience. Moses Moody, a Godspeed, you know what I'm saying? He coming back from like a leg injury, so it's like it's a good chance, man. It's a good chance. But I think Kidd, who knows? Kidd might sit on his ass. You never know. Or he might go back to Milwaukee and build up from scratch again because they ain't got nobody. He'll go back, maybe. Because that might think about
because that might keep Giannis actually. That might keep Giannis in Milwaukee.
Oh no, Giannis go. Giannis.
Not if Kidd come back. You think? I don't think if Kidd come back, he'll go because that was the dude that made him who he is.
Giannis ready to get up out of there. He done gave them motherfuckers about 13 years. But I was just gonna say, shit. After Jaylen Brown and Stephen A's beef, and then rumblings about Giannis going to Boston. Yeah, Kidd might go over there with Jaylen Brown. He might go over there with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown gonna get exactly what he want. He gonna realize life ain't sweet. You still gonna be a Hall of Famer, but he gonna realize being a guy, it ain't sweet. It ain't sweet. But
I mean, he did it this year though.
Yeah, but you see when Tatum came back and he said, "Oh, this is my favorite season of my career."
Oh yeah, that comment was crazy, bro. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's how I took it too.
That's a direct shot. That's a direct shot at Tatum. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I can't. Stephen A. be doing some bullshit on TV, man. But I know a lot of people tell Stephen A. some shit, and Stephen A. was like, "Nigga, do you really want me to expose what people think of you? Chill out, bro." He say, "Chill out."
But I mean, that kind of get exposed too with the motherfucking sheen that he had in his head this year. They asked NBA players that gave a survey like, what's the weirdest thing about any player in the NBA? And they voted the most Jaylen Brown being musty and shit when you guard him. Like, he already got some reputations out there, bro.
You get that paint on your uniform and everything too. That shit funny. That shit was real funny.
That was crazy. Oh man. But let's move back up. Let's go ahead. No, go ahead, bro. Because I was gonna switch the subject. So you got last words.
Nah, you good. Last thing I say on JV, man, it's just like, bro. Look, listen, bro. Like, granted, I understand you want what you want, man, and you really can't tell somebody who makes $60 billion a year. But dude, you gonna see how hard life gonna get.
Oh yeah.
But in my opinion, this is the perfect way to do your career. If you're able to get a ring in your first 3-4 years, oh yeah, I'm chasing stats after that.
Because I got the ring now. Like that should be the number one goal is winning. Like, I mean, and I mean, there's not too many people that get up there to the GOAT debate, anyways. Because I mean, we talk about all the time. Like the debate is just LeBron, MJ, and then maybe Kareem. So it's like once every 20 so years, there becomes the generational topic of GOAT debate. So the likelihood of you being in that GOAT debate is like pretty slim. So yeah, after you win your ring, go ahead and chase stats and chase spread, bro.
Yeah. The man better get 60+ mil for a few years. He gonna be alright. He alright. Yeah, he getting what he want. He should get first, second team All NBA. He gonna build up his resume. He's good. He getting what he want.
Facts.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and move back over to football real quick. So Aaron Rodgers finally signed with the Steelers. Jesus, man, like you was gonna do this the whole time, bro. Just go ahead and do it, then go on vacay. Like they wouldn't have cared if you didn't do the volunteer mini camps and all that good stuff, bro. You owe this shit, bro. You gonna show up when you show up, bro. But he finally signed that deal, bro. 1 year, up to $25 million. But that's not why we talking about him, bro. He just announced this morning. He probably did on Pat McAfee. I just saw the headlines on FS1 when I was watching First Things First earlier. But a man announced that this is going to be his last season, bro. This is going to be his last season, bro. So just to put his career in perspective, I don't know how close he is to the next rank in any of these categories, but right now he's 5th in passing yards, 4th in passing touchdowns, 6th in quarterback wins, completions 7th. Like, how you rank him as far as all time when we start talking about quarterbacks, bro?
Okay. To answer that question, well, I'm gonna tell you my 5 first, and then at that point, I'm gonna say who's gonna argue Brady? Brady.
Yeah.
Montana.
I mean, I'll argue against it, but I won't do that.
Yeah. I mean, you can argue against Brady.
My goal is Peyton. My goal is Peyton Manning, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's what I say. You can go Tom. You go Tom, Montana, Patrick, Peyton, and see. This is where I put. I'm gonna say Elway for 5 for me, and I put A-Rod.
I hate when people. I don't think Elway's that great, but that's neither here nor there.
Colorado.
But you say you put Aaron 6 down.
I put Aaron 6, and the reason why I put Aaron 6. Now, with that being said, being the best quarterback is your resume.
Yeah.
But if you was to tell me about who's the best thrower of the football, A-Rod, and then
oh yeah, all day, bro. All day. The best thrower of the football ever, bro. Like,
prime A-Rod with Green Bay. When I tell you, I never in my life, like, dude, just watching A-Rod throw the ball, bro. And with accuracy that he had, you like, oh my God.
Bro, so not even just the accuracy, bro, but like all the different stuff. So like how I look at it as far as like phases of the quarterbacking era, Peyton Manning got everybody to start reading defenses, pretty much being the offensive coordinator on the field and stuff like that. But with Aaron Rodgers, he was like the master of deception. He got all these quarterbacks started doing it, like the hard count to make you jump off sides so he can go ahead and throw that fly route or the fade route if he's in the red zone. The back shoulder throws, people weren't throwing back shoulder throws like that. He's the guy. Yeah, he's the guy that made everybody start doing the back shoulder throw. Like the way he just.
And they still
finesse a corner, exactly. The way he just finessed DBs even now with the back shoulder throw. Like, you know it's coming, you still can't stop it, bro. you trying to make sure that the receiver don't burn you, but you already know the back shoulder's coming.
Oh, my God, bro. Him, now granted, a lot of people be like, oh, Devontae Nick, him and Jordy Nelson made it famous. Oh, no. God. Him, when they had James, Jordy, and Jennings, boy. Now, granted, say what you want about A-Rod, bro. He's a diva. What quarterback is not? He has his issues and shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna blame him for not being. I'm not gonna blame him for not being vaccinated. A lot of people didn't fuck with the COVID shot, but man, shit, man. A-Rod had one hell of a kid. First ballot for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
First ballot for sure.
Yeah, definitely retired as a Packer.
First ballot for sure. So it's just like, man, that's gonna be like, when it come down to it, you're gonna have to give all respect to A-Rod regardless whether you like him or not. He's the best thrower of football. But I'm glad he finally said it before the season started, because that's gonna end all that speculation bullshit and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just glad.
Like, don't be like your predecessor in Green Bay. Don't be like Brett Favre, bro. We don't need you to hold out all the way to minicamp. Be like, yeah, I'm coming back, or I'm signing with this team and all that stuff, bro. Yeah, I'm glad you're being different. Because Brett Favre used to annoy the shit out of me with that shit, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, Brett Favre was out there fucking hoes, stealing welfare from Mississippi and everything.
Yeah, facts. Out here commit welfare fraud, and you have the nerve to keep us on the string to fucking whether you gonna play football or not. How dare you?
Yeah. But I'm glad he came clean with it. And like I say, NFL, y'all know how y'all love them stories. So, I already know A-Rod can probably be fighting for a wild card, fighting for third place or second place with Cincinnati. But, man, it's like, shoot, hopefully they can, they can make some shape. And you go into somebody you're already familiar with. That's why you ain't have to go to no OTAs. You already know McCarthy's system.
You was in it for 13 years. Yeah, it ain't changed.
Yeah, so you know that shit like the back of your hand. And he got a solid squad. O-line probably be a little janky, but you got Warren, you got Rico Dowell, you got Pittman, and you got DK, you got Firemouth. Hey, man, that's some good stuff. And
that defense needs to shake back right this season, because y'all the highest paid defense, and it was rough looking. It was rough looking last year. So y'all need to get back right too. DJ all y'all boys. Absolutely. But yeah, to me, yeah, he's definitely top 10. We not for sure. I don't even know how so in no particular order. Obviously it's Tom, it's Peyton, it's Montana, it's I got Mahomes in there. But I have Marino in there, not Elway. I have Marino in there. Even though he didn't win, you know what I'm saying? I know Elway, but when Elway won his championships, he was pretty much getting carried at that point. So I don't even really, I know, good thing my address ain't on this show. Otherwise, they'll be coming for me out here. But, yeah, Marino was more talented than Elway, bro. And then, honestly, another one that was an honorable mention, I put Drew Brees up there because just for pound, you're 6 foot. He could throw deep, even though they dink and dunk with Mike Thomas and them and shit like that. That motherfucker, just the anticipation to throw in windows and stuff like that, because he was always shorter than the line. He was definitely shorter than the line. He could only throw through the windows. So yeah, I always put Breeze up there as well. But yeah, with Aaron Rodgers, he's definitely the most talented. He should have won more, bro. There was a lot of playoffs he choked, man. There was a lot of playoffs he choked, bro. He was James Harden in the playoffs, bro. He James Harden in the playoffs, bro. No excuse for it. All the times, when the one that clicks in my head the most is the 49ers kept beating their ass, and the year that Richard Sherman was on the team. And after the game, he just talked cash shit, talking about something they gonna be ready. They were never ready to begin with, stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Like that whole, yeah, like that's what I think. Every time, like the only choke, I wouldn't even call it a choke on him, was the Seattle game when Russell Wilson and them came back on him in the NFC Championship game. Like, old buddy missed the onside kick and stuff like that. Like, that's the only one I don't really put on him because he did what he needed to do to win that game. Like, special teams and defense just choked on his ass. But all them other ones, like you scoring less than 13 points in like, I give a damn about the defenses. You supposed to be the most talented quarterback of all time. Like, you gotta will your way there because Tom ain't had no problem doing that.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I mean, NFL got their lick back too because Seahawks came back and then they sold it on that Super. I don't really like remembering that game because it's gonna piss me off. It's like, dude, you should have just lost the Green Bay at that point if y'all was gonna sell like that against the Patriots. Because the Seahawks was good. The Seahawks was good, but boy, you want to know how many eyes Rodgers versus Brady would have got, nigga, please.
Bro, that's what I expected too. That was gonna be. Ooh, that definitely would have been a record breaker. That would have been a record breaker right there, boy. Hey.
Absolutely. But like I said,
and I know it's hard to win multiple championships, bro. Like, I'm trying to think off the top of the head. Like, I know we mentioned Manning, we mentioned Brady, Montana, Patrick. Yeah. Like, not too many won multiple championships, but it's just the amount of talent he had. He surely should have won more than the one against Pittsburgh that cost me $500. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, man, that's the beauty about it though, man. It's like, yo, that's like, man, that A-Rod, you well, granted, I say the closest person to A-Rod would probably Joe Burrow for me, as far as like throwing the ball. But other than that, you're not gonna see another player like A-Rod.
He looks smooth every time he throw the ball too. Yeah.
It's so effortless. Mm-hmm. It's effortless, you know what I'm saying? So but other than that, A-Rod, ain't nobody gonna spin that ball like A-Rod, bro. Ain't nobody gonna spin that ball. No.
It's gonna be a while before we see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and transition from that to a little something for the culture, man. Because everybody got their opinions on it. We know our man Drake dropped 3 albums last week. You know, Iceman, Habiti, and Maid of Honor. And I caught a little, I caught a little controversy for saying that I thought this album was like some of the lyrics on one of his songs when he was like mid, skip. I only really messed with one song on there, and that's Make Them Cry. Like, I caught a little flack for that, even though some people out there did support me in my opinion, bro. And overall discussion, bro, like, disclaimer, I do like Drake. You know, I'm a Kendrick fan.
Thank God.
Yeah, like there's definitely a big 3 in hip hop, and I like all 3 of them. Like Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. I like all 3 of them. And everybody ranks them differently. Some people got J. Cole on top. I got Kendrick on top personally, and there's some people love Drake, like just Drake. I think Drake is probably the best hit maker, but I didn't really see no hits on these 3 albums, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the charts kind of played it out. Like, even though he got all those streams and stuff like that, none of them was like top 10 Billboard. Like, he normally, every time he drops, stuff hit almost half his album. And like, even I add half his album to my workout playlist usually, and Make Them Cry was the only thing that hit the playlist. You know what I'm saying? But usually whenever he drops an album, like, he fills up the billboards. He didn't really do that this time. He filled up the streaming as far as the album is concerned, but none of his songs individually like dominated the top 10 like he normally does. So obviously I was right about something.
You know, you just gotta once the album sit for like maybe about a couple of weeks, he'll probably get some more choppers. Don't get me wrong. Now, me personally, I'm still on Iceman, and it's not like I don't like Iceman. I'm still rewinding some of the shit that I do. And for me, and for me, I'm not trying to be. Shout out to our partner Brian. I'm not glazing Drake like Brian do. No, I'm not gonna do that. But at the same time, shout out to UB. But it's like, dude. But at the same time, it's like I haven't really bumped this much Drake music since Take Care. I'm not saying it's Take Care. I'm not jumping off the top rope.
It's not close to Take Care. Not close.
I'm not jumping off the top rope. But I'm saying as far as how much I played Take Care, I'm playing Iceman just the same. And I'm on Shebang. And I'm repeating everything from Shebang, Worship of My Name, and Make Them Cry. I'm still playing it. And I know it's more album to get to. So that's a good start for me. I think, like I said, I'm not gonna just say it's a classic. I'm gonna let it run. I'm gonna listen to all 3 albums, but what I'm listening to so far and what I'm repeating, I love it. This is the Drake we all been looking for, and it seems like he's not hesitant on talking his shit about what he went through. I hate he waited too late. But story has it that the reason why he dropped these 3 albums all at once. Because now, you know what I'm saying, it's the backstory as far as like he's finna get away from Universal Music Group and he had 3 more albums.
To get out of his contract,
Yeah, to get out of his contract. So it's smart businessman with that. He finna be one of the highest paid free agents. And if I'm Drake, this is the perfect time to go independent. You're Drake.
Yeah, exactly what I was about to say. Like you're still the most popular artist in the world. Like despite the whole most people thinking that Kendrick sliced and diced your ass in this beef that y'all had, you're still the most popular artist in the world. People just got to understand that, like, you know what I'm saying, you can beat up on Meek Mill, but you can't beat up on real lyricists, bro. And I mean, we even learned that with Pusha T, so I don't even know why you tried Kendrick like that, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, y'all both tried each other, I guess. But I already told you.
Whether Kendrick, oh my bad. But I said whether Kendrick going to admit it or not, Kendrick was already fired, but you didn't get that mainstream success until you went after Drake. So indirectly, you still
he's had mainstream success before. It's been a while. I'll say it's definitely been a while, but I mean, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe was a hit. Good Kid. There was a lot of hits off of Good Kid, Mad City. There was. Damn album had a couple of hits on there.
It's solid. Yeah, no good. Kendrick is fine. Look, now I don't know if it's controversial. Me personally, I think out of 3, J. Cole is better than both of them. I think he's the better lyricist out of all of them.
I mean, it's not controversial. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of East Coast people that and usually like all my Carolina friends, they always say J. Cole. Obviously, regional bias and stuff like that, but I have no connection to LA, so I have no reason to even say Kendrick. But I just think personally that Kendrick is the best out of all.
But Kendrick became an icon because, man, that beef put you on him. You was already on the map, but the beef shines your light a lot more. And bro, you got to perform that on the Super Bowl. Kendrick done peaked.
Facts.
Kendrick done peaked. And like I say, granted, whether you like it or not, thank you, Drake. Eventually, when y'all squash the beef, and I guess when y'all have a sit down like Magic and Isaiah Thomas did, or Shaq and Kobe before he passed away, Kendrick gonna acknowledge, bro, like from the rap game, like you didn't help me, but you got me to levels. You got me to bigger levels than I was. Because as far as I knew, a lot of people were bumping Kendrick, but I wasn't hearing Kendrick in the neighborhood. Like, because one thing is what pissed me off about Kendrick be going, but shout out to his creativity, but damn, them beats be whack as fuck.
That's fair on some of them. The production is definitely not hitting it, so I'll put it that way.
Yes, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, I fuck with the lyrics are fire because obviously it's Cole, Kendrick, then Drake for me. Because the only way I scratch Drake a little bit, because you said it, he's a hit maker. He got some producers and some he got some composers. Some people don't like it, but shit, Michael Jackson was the biggest in the world, and he had composers. Drake's just doing it in the right game. I don't judge him for it. I still fuck with Drake, but pure lyricism, Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. You know, because I know Drake says some shit, but at the same time, it's like shit, man, bro. Now, granted, I'm glad Cole. I mean, this is about Drake, but I'm glad Cole took that back seat though, because if Cole was on that energy with both of them, he would have killed both of them. He could have, but he was like, "What's the point?"
I don't know, bro. Because even the diss track he did drop, I was like, "Yeah, it's alright," but I don't even think he had. But even he said he didn't really have his heart in it when he was dropping it. So it was probably real animosity because there was never any animosity between Cole and Kendrick. So I mean, I'm pretty sure if there was like true animosity, it would have been a tough dog fight between Cole and Kendrick. That would have been a tough 2-on-1 for Kendrick personally, as a handicap match.
Yeah. Hey, boy, they both coming off the top row on his ass. But like I said, it's cool though. Like I said, Kendrick gonna drop more fire eventually. Kendrick's relevant. Kendrick. You could put Kendrick
when Kendrick drops the next album, we know that the Warriors about to win the championship, bro.
Hell no.
No, bro. Except for the
G
and X album, every album he dropped, the Warriors won the championship.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Dr. Morale and the Steppers, right. Yeah, all of them, bro. Damn.
Yeah. And like I said, I like to believe it or not, like now, let me be transparent. I started fucking with Kendrick off these last two albums. Now, I do need to go back and listen to How to Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Bad City. They say that's what put him on the map. I've listened to
Good Kid, Bad City, yeah, definitely.
Poetic Justice. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I done heard Backseat Freestyle and everything. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I still would say I fuck with Cole, but I still haven't listened to the rooted music of Kendrick yet. Everybody said it was fire. But as far as like Drake, I've been following Drake since Thank Me Later. I'm talking about mainstream shit. I know his mixtapes and all that shit. Got it.
Same.
Thank Me Later, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, you know, but mainstream purposes, I was rolling with Drake since then. And Take Care, boy. Take Care was my shit. Boy, you hear me? Take Care was my shit. And
that's why I kind of get irked when people call me a hater whenever I say like a criticism about Drake, because it's like, bro, I listen to all of Drake albums, bro. Like I'm not a hater that just like sit here and poo all his music, bro. Like it's just, to me, like you just put your lineup of Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. Like saying he's number 3 is not a diss. Like with all the rappers that's out in the fucking industry, it's just like when we make our all-time list and we talk about the fucking Jordan and LeBron debate. Just to say someone's number 2 does not make you a hater, bro. Like we're talking about like tens of thousands of people that played in the fucking NBA, and we're saying you're number 2 out of all of them. That's not a hater statement, bro. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And it's like shit, because that's the thing about it. Objectively, I have a top 5 quarterbacks, but my personal top 5 is way different.
Oh yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could always be objective though. But like I said, Drake did some shit, and like I said, hopefully this beef is behind him, man, because I kind of connect Drake and Kendrick to like. If you seen the Kevin Hart roast, I connect that to Cat.
Oh yeah, when Cat came out.
Like y'all squash that shit, cause granted, and dang, well, see, I already told you pre-production. By the time we get started, my mind go everywhere. But it's like with Kevin and Cat, regardless if they wanted to do it, I know Netflix say, here Cat, here go buy 10 mil, Kevin here's 20. And it's like, bro, whether y'all like each other or not, motherfucker, y'all need to make us money. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine it's Kevin and Kat and all them do a movie.
Oh, bro, gotta get a ticket to that.
Man.
Gotta get a ticket to that. That happens.
They got to get this generation of Harlem's Night. Whoever produced it, whoever directed, you gotta get.
Or they just do a stand-up tour together. If they did a stand-up tour together.
Ooh.
Yeah. You could probably swipe the Kings of Comedy for that tour, bro. Cause both they stand-up games be tough.
Dude, if now, how about this? I'm glad you said that. Let me put you in the hot seat a little bit. You already said it with Kat and Kevin, so I'll just throw them two. Let's just say Kat, Kevin, Epps, and then who's another legend in the game? Who's another? Maybe. No, I can't say Gary on you. You gotta be out niggas. But I'm gonna say.
Shit, Chappelle. You put Dave Chappelle
Kevin,
on that bit.
Yeah, I'm about to say Kat, Kevin, Mike, and Chappelle. Oh yeah, King's Comedy won't even exist no more. Hell no.
I give you one better than Mike Epps. Shit, if Eddie could come through and close the generational gap, or Chris Rock.
Oh, absolutely, Eddie. Well, clearly the relationship he got with Netflix, his stand-up is gonna come on Netflix first and foremost. Eddie got to do one more, man. And like I said, and I feel like Eddie's hesitant because he only know one way of comedy, and that's raw. But I don't know if this generation gonna be ready for Eddie, man. And I don't want Eddie to do it if he's gonna be politically correct. I don't want to hear it.
No, there's some comedians that, well, I mean, there's white comedians. I'll say Matt Rife is one I like a lot. That still do that raw ass comedy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, maybe Eddie might be one of those ones that can get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Just because of his stature, we know his legendary status as a stand-up comedian.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cause like all that bullshit Eddie was saying back. Oh, I'm embarrassed to watch Raw to this day.
Hell, even Dave Chappelle with his transgender jokes, bro. Like he gets away with it.
Eddie,
So
I mean, David didn't give a fuck. He was
yeah,
like, fuck
exactly.
y'all. I don't care. Yeah, he was like, fuck you. But I ain't gonna lie. If you seen, I will say this. If you seen Unstoppable N-Word,
the Unstoppable Nigger Act, I'll say it.
Yeah. They coming after they coming after Dave, boy. Oh, they coming after his ass. Oh, okay. We made you go to Africa the first time, nigga. We finna make you leave for good. But that's the thing about it. I love comedy, but I love high conscious comedy too. But it's like, but to the original point. But it's like, come on, like y'all ain't even got to do a joint album. But look how much money y'all can make if y'all just go on tour together, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Y'all just go on tour together. I say, yeah.
That's gonna be a stadium tour. That's a stadium tour, bro.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all coin flip for other cities and countries, but y'all make a pact. Drake, you'll headline Canada. Let me headline California. Let me headline LA. That'll be the only compromise I see for both of them. Me personally. Yeah, but other than that, bro, yeah, like that's to the original point. Y'all, let's go make this bread, bro. Drake, get with J. Cole, bro. Cole, get with Kenny. One of y'all gotta pull a joint album together, bro. Get a culture what they want, man. You want to break the internet, bro? Man, please get together, man. Like everybody gonna have their beef, but come together for the culture, bro. Give us what we want, bro. Give us what we want.
Cause and you know what another thing I don't like is like all the meat glazing for fucking Drake recently, like even before the album dropped, like them of us is like the game needs Drake, blah 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 blah. Like hip hop's always gonna be hip hop first and foremost. Like I know there's not motherfuckers on the top Billboard acts, but it's still the fucking culture. Everybody still listens to it. Like whether the lyrics are trash right now with most of the artists or not, like it's still something that gets people going at parties and shit like that. So motherfuckers are still listening to the music. Like they're not dominating the charts like Kendrick did back in 24 or Drake does normally whenever he drops an album. But there's still some decent music out there. So that was part one of the glazing that I didn't like. And then secondly, as soon as the album dropped, you're like, oh my God, he just dropped 3 albums. I came in my pants. Goated. Like, I was like, bro, it ain't been 15 minutes, bro. You had no chance to listen to all 3 fucking albums, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, that be the shit I be hating, bro. Like let other motherfuckers listen to it first and let us form our own opinion before you start trying to gaslight the shit, bro. And that kind of pissed me off, bro. Man. Like, I don't think it affected how I listened to it because I waited a few days afterwards. So I was like, all the meat glazing, I was like, let me get the meat glazing out of my brain before I actually start listening to the album and I can give an honest opinion of it. So that's what the fuck I did. But yeah, like, meat glazing is at an all-time high throughout society, and y'all need to stop that shit. Stop that shit. Pause. That's
Why you sound so disgusted, man? Why you sound
bro, because it's disgusting, bro. It was like a light-skinned fucking meat fest between fucking Game, fucking Joe Budden, fucking Drake and shit. Like, Drake even flew out Game like he's his bitch and shit. Like, come on, bro.
The meat fest. You funny, boy.
Ain't no damn stripper about to beat my ass either, so I wish you would try to respond to this shit, bro, if you ever see it.
Yeah, man, that shit funny. Oh man. Shit. That's funny. That's too funny.
Yeah, facts.
That's too funny. That nigga say some meat facing.
Meat fest, bro. In the butcher house.
No shit, bro. I see you, fool. Then you go with that bull. I I swear I be trying my best to be serious. One episode, boy, but your ass always gotta say something stupid, man.
Yeah, we got to, bro.
Damn. You made me drop my camera and shit. God damn.
I know.
Boy, this nigga is,
Hey, we saw the whole wreck happen.
Oh shit, man.
But yeah, let's go ahead and move back to sports, bro. Let's go ahead and move back to sports. I guess it's kind of sports. It's more or less the politics. I guess we might as well be the news network at this point. It seems like everything want to infiltrate sports, and then we like to do stuff for the culture just for the culture. But we're gonna go over to this NCAA recap, bro. And it's pretty much a political movement up in this NCAA, bro. Because the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, for those of y'all who don't know who that is.
Hey, he broke Tuesday, out the whole acronym. It's funny.
Yeah, bro. But Tuesday, they launched another protest, bro. Hey, just in case you ain't caught up on protests, we still protesting Target and all that stuff. But Launch Tuesday was the out of bounds protest, bro, where they're urging prospective black athletes to boycott universities, pretty much in the SEC and somewhat in the ACC. So pretty much universities in the South, more or less due to the gerrymandering that all the states are engaging in. And you know what I'm saying? You already know like how my politics and stuff work like that, and I'm always pro-black, and I do agree with you to a certain extent that but I always thought that y'all should have been doing this. So why we bring this the fuck up now? I mean, I guess you're giving us a reminder, but yeah, it's crazy how you'll gerrymander all the black voting districts into Republican districts when you know that 89% of black people vote Democrat. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. But you want to gerrymander that to be all Republican, and you think that you can still sell out your motherfucking stadiums and watch black people play their respective sports. But hey, black players are still going there. So I mean, until they get serious about it, these motherfucking white folks in the South that's running these state governments, they're not gonna get serious about it because they're gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna catch your ass out on that field, right? You gonna rep my alma mater, right? Yeah, I thought so. Good boy. So that's neither here nor there. But the thing that
quick shot.
the other gaslighting from black people this week, as far as this article is concerned, is that the Congressional Black Caucus wrote a letter to the commissioners of the SEC and the ACC, because we mentioned before about the SCORE Act and how it looks to balance even the playing field for all the universities, put a salary cap on NIL, all that stuff that Trump was talking about in the little gathering that they all had and stuff like that. The Congressional Black Caucus told the commissioners and the presidents of the universities that they are looking to oppose the SCORE Act. Again, you're gaslighting them at this point because, motherfucker, as soon as Trump says that he supports the SCORE Act, you was going to vote against it anyways. So you just writing a letter, you just wasting ink, you wasting the environment, hopefully it was an email and not an official letter, because I'll be pissed off if you wasted a damn tree and some damn ink to tell these people that you about to vote against something that Trump supports, because that's what the fuck you've been doing anyways. And I had to look up, and I just wanted to verify before I even made this point. I looked up all the members of the Congressional Black Congress. The four black Republicans, they're not in the Congressional Black Caucus. I mean, it's not a strange reason, you know what I'm saying, because those four don't believe in racism and they believe in other weird stuff. So, but when I saw the whole lineup was Democrat, I was like, this statement is null and void because you're going to do that anyway, just because Trump said he liked it. So, that's pretty much my rundown, bro. You want to go ahead and I don't want to take too much of the time on this and give you a chance to speak your truth.
Hey, look. When it comes to them politics and getting down to them politics, boy, I know my lane. See, you know, but you know, like I said in the pre-production, bro, I'm just like, man, anything with Trump name on it, people are going to go the opposite. Now, as far as that first selection you talked about the ACC, SEC, guys, I understand about the southern schools and stuff like that, but that's gonna be a hard sell to some niggas that come from nothing trying to get to the league because you need those schools, bro.
That's why I said they're still going there because they know who paying them.
I mean, shit. Like,
if y'all didn't have so much financial problems, I'm looking at you right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you right now. All you HBCUs with financial problems, fix that shit. Cause I know Biden gave y'all money. I know Trump gave y'all money. Like both parties give y'all money. Not to mention you got a illustrious alumni everywhere. Like our former Vice President Kamala Harris graduated from Howard. So I know y'all got some money out here, bro, and y'all alumni.
Come on, man. You know.
Stop wasting these people money. Stop wasting these people money.
But that's just like. But just like these niggas, though, man, these niggas ain't finna. Man, nigga, I worked hard to get this shit. You think I'm gonna throw some of this away? Shit, man. But
that's how they look at it. That's probably why they're not donating as much anymore, bro.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's true. And whether they're gonna admit that or not, niggas are being niggas and they being stooges and stingy. And so it's kind of like shit, man. I'm not judging. I'm not judging, man. But if this was like the '70s when you had your Jerry Wright, well, it was in the '80s, but when you had your Walter Payton at Jackson State, when you done had Deacon Jones, you done had
Steve McNair at Alcorn State.
Coming out HB. Yeah, I think correct me if I'm wrong, T, but I think one of them Hall of Fame linebackers for the Cowboys, Hollywood, he came from HBCU. I think I could be wrong, but it was a lot of great players who came from HBCUs, man. But at the same time, in today's range, shit, probably. And I'm not shitting on.
And you know how a lot of us came up because even some of these people that are millionaires, billionaires that take over entertainment, politics, athletics and stuff like that, a lot of y'all came from nothing too. So you don't think that these kids that came from nothing, they're gonna look for a way out? Like you talking about y'all always on this woke stuff about hey, stay home, stay at HBCU and stuff like that. How about you properly fund them and then B properly utilize the resources? Like Deion shouldn't have to donate his whole fucking salary to give you updated practice fields over at Jackson State. Like what are we talking about here?
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, we don't have a leg to stand on to combat that. If we did, we probably would have a chance. But even if some HBCUs was on their shit, T, you know it's gonna be a hard sell to a young nigga trying to get to that league. And all these colleges got to do SEC. Hey man, hey freshman, we just need you to come here for about $3-4 million. HBCU, hey man, hey, can you come here? You can get a used car sponsorship. We can give you about $500,000. Nigga, I ain't that fucking woke. Nigga, I'm gonna go get this $5 million over here.
You about to get $5 million in a white girl?
Dude, no. But you know me, you so fucking childish. Me with three black boys that I raised, bro. Black people, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit here and tell them to chase the money. I'm gonna tell them to chase the exposure.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, fortunately, unfortunately, shit. If you know, I'm up here in Seattle. If UW, we call that UW, University of Washington. But if somebody called Maury Jr. or Bryce, hey, to go to college for about a couple of million NIL, it ain't necessarily gonna be about the money. But let's just say they get an offer from UW to where Maury can stay close to home with his mom and I. It's like, shit. Okay.
Shit, I ain't just that, but UW consistently ranks as a public university. They consistently rank high in academics. It's a good school to graduate.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, but sports-wise, shit, I'm gonna be that parent. Dad, what should I do? I
always love their jerseys too. Actually, now that you mentioned Washington, like it's obviously the purple, bro. It's obviously the purple.
You see the background, people. You see why he like purple. You see the background. But
you see what I'm rocking right now.
He be like, yeah, Kansas State alumni. But it's like, shit. If Mark come to me and be like, hey, Taylor, do you want me to go here to HBCU? Or do you want me to go to Washington? Bro, look, I'm sorry, black people. Take your ass to Washington, bro. Take your ass to Washington. But it ain't necessarily got to be about the money. But then again, it's more exposure, bro. It's more exposure. And trust me, like Travis Hunter would have been a top 10 pick regardless. That's a rarity.
Whether he
But
came
you
from
see,
Colorado or Jackson
at
State.
Jackson State though. Yeah, he was gonna be. That's a rarity though. Now, granted, if you got some, but see, Travis Hunter ain't making that move without Dion. So you already know Dion was funded and all this. Nike was funded. You know that. But then,
Florida State was pissed because they thought that Travis Hunter was going to.
Yeah, but think about it. If Dion wasn't at Jackson State, nigga, Travis would have been gone.
Oh yeah,
you know
he would have been at
Shador would
PWI.
have been gone. Yeah, so it's like, granted, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can try to ban all the schools you want. Maybe out of 500 players, you may get 5 or 10. I'll just be.
Yeah, you probably get about a solid 20. I'll say 5%. You might get 5%.
But I can guarantee you, if they go to them HBCUs damn near paying everybody's salary to keep that motherfucker for at least a year.
Yeah.
So it's like, shit, man. You just gotta play the game. And like I'm gonna say it, and you said it. I said it in previous episodes. I said it about the black head coaching shit. Guys, go make an impact in your community. You build it up. Build it up.
Yeah.
Build it. Y'all go build it. Trust me. Sorry, black people. White people is not gonna make HBCUs relevant again. Trump can give all the money. Biden gave the money. All the politicians can give the money. Listen, dog. Listen. We gotta go do that.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not, we gotta go do that. And
everybody talking about what millionaires and billionaires should do. It should be all hands on deck. Like, if you're really about it.
Talk your shit, T. We gotta do that. And like I say, the 90s was the last of a dying breed. Why? Because the 90s, you see people rocking Howard Martin show. Man, HBCUs was relevant.
Yeah.
But man, nigga. But we did that. We could talk about the funds and shit like that. But we ran the HBCU down to the ground. But that'll be another episode though. But But it's like, as far as like, man, yeah, HBCUs, bro. I'm a ride and die with y'all all day. I'm proud to be black. I love our history in them schools, man. Like, I will say that Kappa parties and environments, them Power Fives is cool, but ain't nothing like HBC. I say that. I down that hill.
Oh yeah.
You go to some HBCUs for some rally parties and Kappa. Oh man, quick story. I never forget. You know me. I clubbed a lot when I was little. But I tell you one time, the best time I had in the club when I was in Mississippi, we went to Southern Miss is not an HBCU, but then again, Southern Miss is kind of a pro-black college and shit, and we went down to their homecoming weekend. Mm-hmm. That was until I went overseas in Korea and shit, that was the last time I actually had fun in a club. The last time I had fun in the club, like in T, I'm talking about everybody. Ain't no fake ass niggas standing around thinking they can fight, or
posted up against the wall and shit, like they about to fight somebody.
Do you got hands? You got hands too. You got hands on they Thompson shit. But at the same time, it's like, bro, everybody having fun.
But see, I be out on the dance floor though. I definitely be out on the dance floor. But I still slap a bitch. I still slap plenty of motherfuckers in the club while on the dance floor. So.
Thompson, the other one sitting there hitting somebody while getting twerked on. That's diabolical, bro.
Man, I'm not even gonna give none of my club stories from Canada, bro. I call shootouts and everything, bro. I shouldn't say I call shootouts. Some homies call some shootouts. I was just saying, you know what? I'm not even gonna incriminate myself. Let me stop.
Thompson allegedly was involved in those types of activities. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Hey, look, no fouls, no case. So fuck it. I don't give a shit. You free. But it's just like, but on to the original point though, it's just like, man, y'all can come up with all the laws you want, man. But I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to sell a black kid. I always want to equate us to property, bro. But you can't tell a black kid who came from nothing to not go get the chance to get exposed.
Especially if you're talking about
millions.
What I'm saying? Especially if you're talking about millions. Because motherfuckers out here ain't giving out. Maybe a HBCU might be able to give out like maybe 100,000s, but these Power 5 conferences giving out millions, like generational wealth, like family trees saving money, like. You You just hope that they bring it back to the community. That's just what you hope. They bring it back to the community once they get it.
And T, you grew up, and we all grew up black men, and whether you like it or not. Well, not saying that you need the exposure, whatnot, but that's when you did it within your own community with people you grew up with and loved. That was the best vibe you was gonna get, regardless, bro. We don't need all that. Maybe you want the exposure for money wise, got it. But as far as like that community, that vibe, that energy, that love, that culture, HBCU. Boy, these Power Fives ain't got nothing on HBCU, bro. They don't. They don't, bro.
I mean, there's a reason why the major rivalry games in HBCUs be nationally televised. Like, the energy is different, bro. The energy is different.
You ain't never heard Alabama and Florida have a battle of the bands, and they beer bands. It's different, bro. You ain't never heard no. Now some SEC may got some good bands. Don't get me wrong, but ain't nobody touching the HBCU band. Like nigga, like Drumline.
Yeah, just on entertainment value.
Yeah, and fictional, nigga. But Drumline was like a movie and shit. Oh, but that culture is real life, dog.
Oh, it is real life. My younger brother, he went through that Bethune-Cookman, man.
Dude, I know he had stories for days, T.
Oh,
Worse than Drumlines.
For sure.
Better. Yeah. So it's all good. Sports-wise, again, like I said, you HBCUs, I mean, not saying HBCUs is trying to push it, man, but y'all trying to get these laws and shit like that and blah, 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 blah. Stop. Bro, y'all can be putting that money somewhere else, bro. Stop putting that money in that shit, man. Y'all could do something with communities and schools, man, because in the HBCUs, man, like, our older generation got the stories, they got the culture. But man, after our generation T, when our kids have kids, bro, HBCUs might.
Yeah, I'm like, honestly, I'm scared. I'm scared for the same fate, bro. I'm scared for the same fate.
Mm-hmm. I want to be wrong. I hope they can have a resurgence. And they, again, not no resurgence as far as like trying to compete with Power Fives or get on ESPN or nothing like that. But I just hope they have a resurgence of like bringing like back to the culture.
Yeah. Like a black renaissance, pretty much. Yeah.
Culture. There you go. Let's get some let's get some Battle of the Bands on some streaming networks, YouTube. Let's get some of that. Let's take our good and bad. Not necessarily bad, but let's take our most watched and our most valued asset of HBCU and try to get that exposed. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like Battle of the Bands and shit. That can get some views and make some money to this day. Fuck yeah, that can do that. Let's do that. Like the game's gonna be the game, but someday, bro, it'd be a lot of people leave after halftime, bro. They done sing the band. We good.
Exactly.
I don't.
Some people, that's the best part of the football game. Yeah. Hey, it's just like for some people who watch the Super Bowl. Some of them just watch the Super Bowl for the commercials, bro. Like,
bro, it's like shit. It'd be one of those situations. Oh my God. Oh, Corn, we're going to the SWAC championship. Man, our band suck. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Our band got their ass kicked. They'll be mad the band lost. They be mad the band that lost all that shit, bro. Both gotta bring that back. Battle of the Bands, all that good shit. But nah.
That got me hyped. That got me wanting to go to a Citrus Classic this year between Bethune-Cookman and FAMU.
Man, it's different, T. It's different.
I know it is.
Capital Partisan shit. It's different, bro. And you know it. You've been around that shit, T. You knew.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, stop trying to. We ain't competing with they sports. Open it back up more. Like we ain't competing with they sports, man. But they ain't competing with our culture. Expose the best about us. Expose the culture, bro. That's it.
Yes, sir.
This message is approved by Talks Up Sports.
X. Man, I know we was talking about the sports aspect of it. I felt like we talked way more culture during that subject, but I loved it, bro. That was a good conversation.
Yeah, it's the culture, bro. Expose it.
Facts. But let's go ahead and move back to more sports alignment, man. We got the NFL recap, man. And over the next few weeks, we probably gonna do some early predictions. We're not gonna do like the division predictions, stuff like that. I want to wait personally until after all the preseason games are played. I know. I want to wait personally till like after all the preseason games are played, so we know who's going to be injured out for the season, X, Y, Z, and A, B, and C before we start making those predictions. You know, so I want to give us a fair shake on those predictions. Like, I'm pretty sure that's going to be an episode in itself, bro. Like, that might just be one episode we don't even do quick hits. We just talk for 2.5 hours about who's going to win each division and whatnot. But at least for the next few weeks, we can run some primetime games. We can do. They already got the Thursday night. We already got the Thursday night slate. We got the Sunday night slate. We got the Monday night slate, and then we already talked about the international. We can pick those too. So I mean, at least we got a few weeks in which we can do like one of those predictions for them peeps. You know what I mean? Not necessarily they're gonna win a division off that game, but you know.
I just already know, T. I just already know, boy. Those prediction episodes are gonna be something, boy.
Oh yeah, we might have a little heated conversations on some of them. I don't know what we know yet, but yeah, we might have a little heated conversations depending on which division it is, bro.
Yeah.
It's like we about to have a heated conversation about these conference finals in a little bit, but. But if y'all looking at the screen right now, y'all see we got the Thursday night games lined up. So this is the Thursday night games from week 2 to week 17. The Rams and the 49ers played the first week of the season on Thursday night. So we can throw that in with the international slate of games because they playing in Australia. So we'll save that for another episode. But week 2 through 17, man, I'm gonna run them down for you, bro. We can go ahead and pick them. So starting in week 2, we got a good one, bro. I like this one. It's gonna be the Lions at Buffalo, bro. Lions at Bills.
You know what? You know what's so crazy? That particular game, it's early, good weather. Detroit gonna do something.
Yeah, cause I know Detroit's normally. I don't know, bro, cause even though they're a dome team, and I know that the conditions should be ideal in the fall or whatever the case may be, I don't remember how Buffalo's field is set up. Outdoor on the track. Josh Allen got DJ Moore now. He got more weapons. He still got Dawson Knox. Still got James Cook. But it is Joe Brady. I don't know if they're going to get off to a slow start. Ooh, this is tough, bro. You got Lions.
But Joe Brady was his OC for a few years, so how
but even still, that's not the same as a head coaching responsibility, bro. Like knowing when to call timeouts, game management, challenges, all that stuff. Like there's gonna be more responsibility on his plate now versus being an OC where you just have to dial up the plays. Like I have no doubt that he's gonna be able to dial up the plays, but can you still are you gonna be well versed in multitasking, in which you can think about? Hey, what's about to come up with special teams and defense and all that other stuff. And week 2, I might have to agree with you here. I might have to go with the Lions on this one just because it's week 2, bro. Just because it's week 2. Like, if this was later on in the season, I thought they all got their groove by now. Because the talent-wise, I like Buffalo. I'll give a slight edge to Buffalo, and it's probably the quarterback. I'm not going to lie to you because Josh... I think it's the top 3 quarterback. Like it's a coin toss on 2 and 3. Like you can either say Lamar or you can say Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? I think that's merely a preference point. But he's top 3. He's top 3. But I'm gonna go with the Lions on this one with you.
Okay, cool. All right, 1 for 1, ladies and gentlemen. 1 for 1. Hey, can we complete the gauntlet?
Nah, we're not gonna share opinions. I don't think we're gonna share opinions on all these games, bro. If we do, it's a miracle. But week 3, we got the Falcons at the Packers.
Okay, we going 2 for 2. Yeah, come on. Yeah, the Falcons got a lot to figure out. You got 2 injury-prone left-handed quarterbacks. They in Green Bay. Hell no.
Yeah, we agree.
Hell
okay.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, everything you just said, bro. The only thing is, we gotta see. I mean, we're gonna see in the preseason. Like, I feel like Jordan Love gonna have to have extra reps with these receivers in the preseason. Like, I know they usually do the veteran move, sitting all the veterans out for except for like one game they play for half or stuff like that. But you losing Wicks, I forgot they lost the other receiver. I forgot the other one they lost.
Dobbs and Wicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Did they? I
Like,
don't know, did they lose Reed?
Let me check their roster real quick.
Like I said, not. But granted, if they didn't lose Reed, Watson, and Golden, oh yeah, that's scary, bro. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Hell no, that's scary as fuck.
So that's the only thing that gives me pause for concern is you know what I'm saying, like do they have that rhythm down with a new receiver core? You said Reed?
Yeah, Reed.
Yeah, they still got Jaden Reed.
Oh, man, please. That's a.
Yeah, Christian Watson, Jordan Reed,
No.
Matthew Golden's the 3 wide receivers on the depth chart.
No, I like, bro. I kid you not. I'm not jumping off the top rope when I say this. If they don't get injured, Green Bay got a top 5 trio, bro. Maybe top.
Yeah.
Trio.
No, you right, bro. Because like Watson got them burners, and he just gets all the 50-50 balls. Like Jaden Reed's a burner too. Like Matthew Golden. Oh yeah, I was already up on Matthew Golden when he was playing in college. So yeah, he developed more. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. And I know my brother hates to hear that because he's a Bear fan.
Hey, facts. Yeah. That receiving room is scary. That's scary.
Yeah, and then you hoping Micah Parsons comes back at 100%, like.
And Micah Parsons lines up on the right side, and that's right on the left hand of the quarterback. Man, no.
So yeah, we both got the Packers. So yeah, we 2 for 2 right now. Let's see this number 3. This number 3 is gonna be interesting though, because I don't know. I'm gonna see if your bias come into play right here. Week 4, we got the Steelers versus the Browns, and it's at Cleveland.
Steelers versus the Browns. Oof. I promise you I'm not trying to be biased, but Cleveland's defense is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the Steelers, man, because you remember they injury prone defense and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with Cleveland, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
It's because brother Deshaun Watson or Shador is starting. You have a pass-happy, smart quarterback coach as your head coach. And I believe Judy Fannin, and the dude they got from Washington, Danson something. He's a 6'4" receiver. They got, I think, it's 6'4" receiver. Denzel Boston. They got Boston from Washington, state of Washington, nigga. And Junkins, if you go position by position, defense, I think that's a wash. Well, not necessarily. Myles Garrett is better than T.J. Watt. So you get an edge just off their best. You get the edge to Cleveland based off their best player to their best player. Let's go skill position. Ramsey, Denzel Ward, Ramsey. Got it. Cool. But then again, at the same time, the Steelers got an aging Cameron Hayward. Bro, they got Brandon Graham from Michigan.
But they got Alex Highsmith though too. Hey, I know you say Cameron Hayward's agent, but Calais Campbell just signed a contract at 40, so I think Cameron Hayward is perfectly fine, my brother.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like shit. You got Denzel Ward, but then again, this is where we might disagree. I think Cleveland's
You're right. We do disagree.
Is better. I think Cleveland front seven is better than Pittsburgh's front seven. And it's like, because you got to think about it. Swearinger, Brandon Graham, dude. Cleveland got some future all pros, bro. Yeah. And Pittsburgh is aging.
You're right.
And then if we go to offense, Junkins is better than Rico Dowell or Warren. And then again, he didn't get to play last year because he hurt. Sampson finna catch a lot of people's eye. Sampson's finna catch it. And bro, you take Fannin over fire move. I just think if Monkey gonna come in and do what he's supposed to do, because a lot of people think, I'm not tripping, that Watson gonna start over Shador. I'm not tripping about that. Man, bro, healthy. You give Deshaun Watson some team and some protection, he can still throw that pill.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
But I just feel like Steelers' aging, injury-prone defense against Cleveland, like rising deep. I gotta give it to Cleveland, man. I get out from Cleveland.
Yeah, it's our first disagreement, bro. I got Pittsburgh on this one, and it's because 12 coming back. Well, I think 8 now with Pittsburgh, but yeah, Aaron Rodgers coming back. We got familiarity. We got DK Metcalf. We got Michael Pittman Jr. now. He gonna run the red line, unlike Mike Williams. Yeah, you already mentioned Pat Freiermuth. You mentioned Warren. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that offense will definitely be humming around week 4. You know what I'm saying? They're going. If they don't get it the first couple weeks, they don't get the first couple weeks down. They'll definitely have it down by week 4. And yeah, I mean, I know what you said about Cleveland's front seven. They're young and up and coming. And Pittsburgh had an off year this past year, but I just feel like the pride, especially with Watt, like he's just a smaller version of his older brother JJ. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he was pissed off about what went down last year, and he still wants to prove himself as the best pass rusher in the game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for all those reasons, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh in Cleveland against Cleveland, and honestly, by then. I don't know. It might be Shador starting, bro. I don't know. But we'll see.
Oh, I'm not mad at either. I want Shador. I want Shador, no doubt. I want Shador. Yes. So, you know, cause by time, cause I ain't no side note, cause by time I get paid again up for some money, Don Staley and the Shador jersey is what I'm getting next. But to the original schedule programming, cause you know they got a Charlotte Steen Don Staley jersey. I gotta get it. But I know as far as like. I'm not mad at either Deshaun or Shador starts. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. Because I want both of them to win so bad. But of course you finna pay Deshaun about $45-50 million. You gotta play Watson first.
Oh yeah.
You gotta play him first. You gotta play Watson first. So I'm not mad at it.
And then
but 2 for 3.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't bad. We started off good.
We gotta get a good shoot percentage. Good shoot percentage.
Facts. Week 5. Week 5 is a spicy one. I like week 5. Week 5 is gonna be Bucks at Cowboys.
Man, you lost Mike Evans. Ibuku's gonna get game plan for. If Godwin come back, he's gonna be. I ain't gonna say he's gonna be slow, but he's gonna lose a little speed. Dallas had the best draft. Man, give me Dallas, bro.
Okay, we back in agreement. I definitely think it's gonna be a spicy one. It's gonna be a feisty one because we talk about Baker Mayfield going back to his home state, and he always liked proving a point against certain people. Like when he was in Oklahoma, he wanted to prove a point against motherfucking Texas and all them boys. Like every time he come home, he want to prove a point. Like y'all left me to be the reject and shit like that. I'm gonna show y'all. Like every time he come home, he want to prove a point. I think he may ball out this game. But I do think that Dallas is just more talented. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, not to get into predictions week, but I think Cowboys going to be fighting for that division spot. So I have high expectations for Dallas. But so yeah, I think they'll handle business here at home against the Bucks.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's not jumping off the top rope.
Yeah, but I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the whole entire lineup, and we're gonna keep going through them. But they actually did Thursday night right this year, because you know some weeks they just be having some trash ass games on Thursday night. This whole slate, you know what I'm saying? We about to run down all of them. This whole slate is actually good this year.
Man, Amazon said, "Hell no, NFL, you ain't just gonna give us anybody."
Yeah,
NFL. I mean, Amazon's like, "Nah, we want the big names." Fuck that.
I only think like one game out of here is really truly mid, and we'll eventually get to that. But we can go next to week 6. Week 6 is going to be a rematch of Super Bowl 50. It's going to be the Seahawks at Denver.
Ooh. Sorry, Seattle. I'm gonna have to say Denver because you lost Kenneth Walker. But then you got that running back from Notre Dame. You got Charbonnet, cool. You lost Clint Kubiak, so you may try to do the same system, but you losing the play caller. Y'all not saying y'all gonna have a down year. Y'all gonna be figuring some things out by then. Y'all probably hit y'all run late. I gotta go Denver.
Yeah, I was about to say I had the same reason because Clint Kubiak and stuff like that. I don't know if that offense is gonna be the same. I don't know if Sam Darnold's gonna do the same thing as he did last year. I know y'all still got JSN. That's the most important part. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But you can ask that boy in Minneapolis right now, Justin Jefferson, like a wide receiver don't make the motherfucking team. Like it's tough. It's tough. You gotta have the supporting cast around you. You're dependent, bro. You're dependent on the rest of the offense as a wide receiver. Like, and then we talking about just the Broncos defense, period. Like, they got rid of some trash like Dre Greenlaw. I shouldn't say trash, but Dre Greenlaw barely played last year, which I expected because he was injury prone in San Francisco. So why'd you sign him in the first place? I don't know. But yeah, you still got Nick Benito. You still got PS2.
Yeah.
Like, secondary is still solid. You know what I'm saying? You still get the white boy that gets burned every once in a while, Riley Moss. You know what I'm saying? That's every good secondary has. Like the Chiefs. Like, I don't know how it always works that way. You always got an amazing corner. You know what I'm saying? You got one amazing corner, amazing pass rush, and then you got that one white DB that always get burnt, but your defense is still immaculate, bro. And that's Denver, bro. But I mean, it's you know what? The bad part is I feel like quarterbacks, like even though like most of the quarterbacks are still white and stuff like that, they still look at it, a white DB out there and like, yeah, I'm about to try you, bro. I just feel like that's what happens to white DBs, bro.
Adam Archuleta was the last good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, him. Jason Sehorn with the Giants.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Cooper DeJean prior to that. I think Cooper DeJean could be a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think he got the best shot out of all of them.
Oh yeah.
My
But
boy
yeah, for sure.
Lockdown.
And you took the points right out of my hand too, because it's like Sam Darnold. That's gonna be iffy because it's just a matter of continuity. And what I mean by that, Seattle's gonna be building something to where you got Bo Nix on the Sean Payton another year. You got the same pieces. You got your RJ Harveys, Jalen. Hint, people. Jalen Waddle's going to be a fantasy steal this year. But you got.
Oh yeah, I forgot to even mention Waddle, bro. I didn't even mention the offensive side of the ball when we was talking about Denver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got another year with Bo and Deshaun Payton. And man, that's gonna be too much. It's gonna be a lot. And like I said, it's gonna be a dog. It's gonna be a dog fight. But then again, it goes back to Seattle got the best defense. Well, Denver's 1B, goddammit. Denver's sniffing. And so it's kind of like our defense will stop your offense for your defense. Your defense will stop our offense.
The defense is going to be a wash. I just feel like, like, even though, like, if we was to list all the offensive players between Seattle and Denver, like, I think JSN is going to be number one. But you're probably going to run down a lot of Broncos before you get to the next Seahawks player, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, at least number one to go to Seattle, that's JSN. Then the rest is gonna be orange.
But usually when we talk about football, like the number one player in your offense, you want that to be the quarterback.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's just like I hope. I'm a Seattle guy, but I don't want Sam Darnold to have a bad game. But I just think Sam Darnold won't show up in the situation. He won't show up in no game like that. He'll show up, but he's going to eventually make that mistake.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know which Sam Darnold, because he balled out against the Rams during prime time. But there was a thing about him in prime time games. Like it was looking similar to Kirk Cousins. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you went toe to toe with the greats, like whether it was San Francisco or LA, like you was iffy. But this year you turned the boat on LA. So.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like shit. Man, I won't Seattle to win, but I ain't stupid.
Yeah, and you got to deal with that altitude and on probably a short week. I haven't looked at Seattle's schedule, but that's probably a short week game. That's probably going to be a short week going to Denver.
And but Denver done fucked the game up with that one, boy. Y'all done gave Sean Payton too many toys, boy. Denver offense, all pending being healthy, nothing catastrophic. Denver Denver going after that record, bro.
It might look like the New Orleans Saints back in the day, bro. It definitely might.
Yeah,
Except Bo Nix is more
dude.
mobile than Drew Brees.
I'm telling you.
Well, we'll see
They're
who coming
going
off the
after-
ankle
they're
injury,
going-
but
They going after their own record if nobody ain't broke it yet. They gonna go after Peyton Manning record of points in the season, bro. They going after that. They are going after that. And I'm not jumping off the top rope saying that. It's too much. JK, your Deuce McAllister, freaking RJ Harvey, your Sproles, your Reggie Bush, your Kamara. Waddle is your Tyreek Hill. Sutton, no disrespect to you, Sutton. You one route Mike. You know what I'm saying? But you got a better bag than Mike. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you got Franklin. It's too much, bro. These boys is finna kill, dude.
yeah, for sure. All right, so let's go on
But
to
yeah.
week 7. I think this is week 7. 2, 3, 4.
Well,
5, 6,
5 to
7. Yeah, week
6.
7.
All right, we good shooting percentage.
Yeah,
5 to 6.
we agreeing on a lot of these things. So you know what I'm saying, might not be as much hating as I thought that was gonna be. But yeah, week 7 we got another Super Bowl rematch from back in the day. It's gonna be the Patriots, and we'll see if the Bears is gonna do another Super Bowl shuffle on them. It's Patriots at Chicago.
We what's the date on that?
I just know it's week
Because I
7.
think we're in October at that point. We're in October.
I'm pretty sure we're in late
it's
October
like-
at that point. Hold
Oh well, I'm stupid. I'm
Thursday
Taylor.
night games.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta
Sorry,
smack
live
myself.
look. It's October
I
22nd.
gotta.
October 22nd.
Yeah, but I still gotta slap myself because both of them are cold weather. The weather don't matter, but shit. Bears and Patriots. I feel like
I can give you the line
Chicago
too.
got
The
tough
line
schedule, man.
line right now is Chicago -1.5. They already got the lines for all these games. That's crazy.
Man, if I'm gonna pick Chicago, and I'll tell you why. Because when Ben Johnson was in Detroit, when they was making that run back to being prominent, every year with Ben Johnson, that offense got better. I didn't know who Amon-Ra was until he was under Ben Johnson. I didn't know I knew who Montgomery was, but Gibbs and dude, I gotta go Chicago. A lot of people count Chicago out because they got the toughest schedule.
Yeah.
Nah, man, another year under Ben Johnson, Caleb gonna be a little better. Yeah, I gotta go with Chicago.
Yeah. Caleb gonna be better. You still got a Doomsday Burden. You still got Loveland. Like you got a young core, bro. Like their offensive weapons look a whole lot better than New England's weapons. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Top 5.
I'm gonna tell you that much. Yeah, especially at home. I think this line is only -1.5 because the Patriots are the AFC champions. So, yeah, definitely at home. I'm gonna go with Chicago on this one. If this is in Foxborough, I might reconsider. But yeah, Chicago at home.
Yeah, both of them cold weather teams, but I just feel like I don't know. I'm about to say Stephon Diggs don't make a difference, but you know Drake May under Josh and that's the saying. Drake May under Josh McDaniels again.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to level up, but if it's gonna
Oh,
be a
and then they
shootout,
might
I
have
think
AJ
Caleb
Brown.
will
Oh,
go
this is tough. Okay, that's why it's 1.5. Never mind. I forgot that they're more than likely getting fucking AJ Brown in like 3 weeks, bro. Yeah.
If in a scenario, if AJ Brown was to be there, I'll pick New England.
Yeah. It's tough. I'm gonna stick with Chicago though, because I don't need my family cussing me out. So.
But no, my original pick is Chicago. We both agree on Chicago. But if AJ get there, yeah, because you got to understand that they ain't lose a lot of people on that Super Bowl defense. They ain't lose a lot. I think Carlton Davis left. He went to the Raiders. I think he went somewhere. I think he left. I think. But other than that, yeah, that Super Bowl defense coming back. Yeah, but I'm with Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah. And since I got the DraftKings lines, I'll start saying the lines on these, man. Matter of fact, I'll run down the ones we already have. So
They're gonna change. They're gonna change.
oh yeah, they obviously gonna change by the time we get there. But I just in comparison to who you've been picking so far. So lines right now, you had Detroit. I had Buff. No, we both had Detroit. Buffalo's -3 right now. We both had Green Bay. Green Bay is actually -7.5. That's a lot. That's a lot, bro.
Oh, Green Bay still gonna kick their ass.
You had Cleveland. I had Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's -2.5 right now. We both had Dallas. Dallas is -3.5 right now. We both picked Denver, but Seattle is -2.5 right now. And then I already said the Chicago line. Chicago is -1.5.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vegas been kind of disagreeing, but kind of agreeing with us on most of these picks. So.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, shout out Vegas, man. DraftKings.
Yeah, fact. Actually, this is literally the DraftKings lineup that I'm looking at right now. So week 8, October 29th, we got the Carolina Panthers at the Green Bay Packers. The current line is Green Bay -7.
You said the Packers and who else?
It's the Panthers versus at Green Bay. Panthers at Green Bay.
Panthers at. I'm jumping off the top rope, man. I'm picking Carolina on that one.
Oh, we agree. That was going to be my top rope.
Yeah.
Because they beat them this past season. They beat them this past season, bro.
Well, not only that, but Carolina been very quiet with what they did to that.
And you talk about another year of TT McMillan developing, bro. Oh yeah. With Bryce Young. Bryce Young got to prove it this year to get his extension. Yeah, I think. I know I said the NFC South might come down to the other two teams, but yeah, I'm not sleeping on Carolina either. I'm not sleeping on Carolina because of people that got to prove themselves. I don't know about that, but I think there might be multiple teams in it. I might surprise you said there might be multiple NFC South teams in the playoffs this upcoming season, but yeah.
I do you. Well, hold on, I take that back. Well, I'll say this. It's not a predictions thing, but I'll say this. I'm gonna jump off the top rope with the NFC South. I think two teams gonna have 10 wins or better.
Well, I mean that might need to happen to get in the NFC playoffs, and yeah, I already said that multiple teams from the NFC South might get in. So yeah, I mean I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, but. Yeah, I think Carolina might surprise some folks. I think they're really sleeping on what Carolina did this year just because they went 8-9 to make it to the playoffs. Like they really came on the second half of this year. So,
T, when you get a chance, look at if you can pull it up now. Look up Carolina's defensive additions for the 2026 season. Drax picks included. Boy, Thompson, when you read that list of what they did to that defense with what they already got. Carolina gonna be one of them crazy. They gonna be one of them them dark horses, bro.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
Sign Jalen Phillips. I remember them signing Jalen Phillips. Yeah, Devin Lloyd. Yeah, it's a pretty. Yeah, J.C. Horn is a dog too.
Devin Lloyd. Yeah, come on now from Jacksonville too. Devin Lloyd is like a top 5 linebacker in the league, boy, and he went to Carolina. And Jay Horn gonna hold it down. And both of them safeties young and they fast and physical. Man, and they got some pass rush with Phillip. Man, okay. Carolina gonna get Green Bay. For sure. We agree with that.
Yeah, I was surprised he was gonna agree with that.
Yeah. Carolina for sure.
All right. Next one I think we might agree with too. We got the I'll say Jacksonville because it's at the other stadium. It's not in London. This game's not in London, so I won't say the London Jaguars. But the Jacksonville Jaguars is going to Baltimore, and the current line is Baltimore -4.5. November 5th.
Baltimore against the Jaguars.
Yep.
Well, yeah, of course, man. I'm Lamar, man.
Yeah,
New energy, new coach, and you got a defensive head coach who coached up a top 5 defense with that defense. Yeah, it's gonna be Lamar. I think we finna see another Lamar MVP revenge season, man.
Yeah, and I like Jacksonville's defense. You know what I'm saying? But I just know when Lamar needs to prove something, he's putting 35 on your head. I don't give a fuck who you are. He did it to the 49ers a couple of years ago. He done did it to plenty of teams on prime time. And he usually makes prime time the time to let you know who the fuck he is. So, yeah, I'm definitely rocking with the Ravens on this one.
For sure. Yeah, and that deep and that mid into the season, they're going to be rolling.
Yeah.
They're going to be rolling.
Yeah, gotta be rolling.
Mm-hmm.
But next week, this was the one game I thought out of the Thursday slate was mid. If you're a fan from either of these teams, don't get upset at me. I'm just calling it how it is. Week 10, November 12th, we got the Commanders at the Giants. And the current line is Giants -1.5.
I got to go with the Giants.
I figured you did because you've been talking about the last few weeks about them winning the division and shit. So I hope that was going to be what you said.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, y'all let John Harbaugh get too much. Y'all done gave him the best D line in the game, dude.
I don't know, man.
Best D line in the game.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you because.
No, come on, man.
And it was tough for me to say that. Because I think Washington's going to improve this year.
Absolutely.
But even though right now in my head I don't have the Giants winning the division, I know a lot of people got it as their sneaky worst to first, whatever. I still think that the Giants are more talented than the Commanders. So. Yeah, for that reason, I'm going to go ahead. The line being -1.5, I think that it should have been more, personally. Because I think there is a talent gap between New York and Washington. But, yeah, I would definitely take New York in this one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, see? Look at that. We only missed one free throw.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, boy, we out here like Steph.
Hey, facts. Because we usually don't agree on a lot of shit when it comes to... When we be doing 4-4s and shit, we usually don't be agreeing on a lot of shit. So I'm actually surprised we agreeing on a lot of this one.
Tag team champions, man.
Facts. All right, so I'm probably not going to be watching this game because this is on my anniversary. Week 11, November 19th. Is going to be Colts at Texans. And I hate both these motherfuckers anyway, so I got extra reason not to watch it. But right now the line is Houston -5.5, bro.
Next.
Okay, well, yeah, I think we agree on this one.
What's week 12, man? Next.
Just in case y'all don't know what that means, we both picking the Texans on this one.
Yeah. And CJ Stroud on a revenge tour too.
He better be. We talked about it last week. He need to be.
Man, I'm just saying. Now, granted, you got all your big stars paid in Houston, so everybody motivated, and they lost nobody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And usually once lines start getting past 4.5, I start getting a little trepidatious about it, even though I don't bet no more. But 5.5, I feel comfortable with Houston covering this, especially with that defense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Yeah, because Indianapolis lost Michael Pittman because we talked about it earlier with Pittsburgh. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We about to see if Alec Pierce is really that guy or not against this defense. If we don't know beforehand, we gonna find out.
Man, please, they finna. Man, hell no. If anybody got Jonathan Taylor on their fantasy, sit him that week. Sit him that week.
And I don't know why they put this next one on the Thursday slate because it's not even the Thursday game. It's actually the Black Friday game. So yeah, obviously we don't got the Thanksgiving games. We know the Cowboys. Well, it's not on this lineup. So I guess we could add that to like the international slate or whatever other games we got going on. But the Black Friday game this year is going to be the Broncos at the Steelers, and right now the line is Denver -1.5.
I'm pretty sure this is almost the next one.
Let's see. Who you got?
Oh, Denver, easily.
Okay. All right. Ooh, I don't know though. I don't know because I don't know. I'm going back and forth about this. This is Aaron Rodgers last year. I don't know if this is his last primetime game. I guess we have to look at the other slates to see if it's his last primetime game. It's at least his last Thursday night game. At home.
Bro, Aaron better hope he can finish his career after that game.
Oh yeah, that game gonna be. Yeah, you right. Oh, and by the way, I just looked up. Thunder and Spurs just tipped. So yeah, we about to talk about the NBA recap in a moment.
Yeah, like dude, like I'm telling you, if you need reference to what Sean Payton do to old quarterbacks, go back to the Vikings versus the Saints in the NFC Championship. They ain't gonna do Aaron Rodgers the same.
Well, he ain't paying. Hey, they ain't doing Bound to Gate over in Denver. They better not be, anyways.
boy, people still getting paid. Boy, let me tell you, they is finna put Aaron Rodgers on his ass. And then you said it's his last Thursday night game. Oh, Sean Payton is gonna love the spotlight, and he gonna love to ruin that bitch. I'm telling you. Well, Sean Payton, man, Denver gonna beat the shit out.
Let me put it this way. For right now, I'm gonna say Pittsburgh, so this is gonna be our second disagreement. But
okay,
I reserve the right if this becomes a 4-for-4 and different things happen during the season. We get to week 13 picking games. I reserve the right to change this pick. But right now, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh on the upset on this one. Just as that's the last Thursday night game for Aaron Rodgers, I think he's gonna have a little trick up his sleeve, probably a back shoulder fade or somebody for the game winning touchdown.
Yeah.
All right, and then next Thursday.
I can get that, but
yeah,
but Denver, yeah.
Oh, next Thursday though, bro. I like this one. It gives me nostalgia from the Monday night game, bro. So December 3rd, week 13, we got Kansas City at Los Angeles, the Rams. The Chiefs at the Rams, bro. Getting some nostalgia right now. I think this might be another 54-51 game, bro.
No, this L.A. by landslide.
LA
coming back to
Kansas
City. McDuffie coming back to Kansas City. All y'all didn't want.
No. He gonna play Kansas City, but Kansas City is the visiting team.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm playing my old team, and then shit, Rasheed Rice might be suspended the whole year. L.A. Kelsey.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention the line. The line is Rams 3.5. So.
Yeah. Rams gonna kick their ass.
Kick their ass. I don't know about that, sir.
Gonna kick their ass.
All right. Well, we got another disagreement, bro. We're 2 in a row. I'm going with Kansas City, bro.
Okay.
I think Baby Goat might do something. Yeah, they got a fast track going on there too. Yeah, they got a fast track. Kenneth Walker gonna be able to run that. Oh yeah, Kenneth Walker running that rock. Hey, it's about to give LA some PTSD, bro. It's about to give LA some PTSD. Eric Bieniemy calling them plays. It's about to be a problem, bro.
The only thing though, the only thing is the Rams secondary was the weak zone. They fixed it. They front seven is top 5. I'm telling you.
I don't give a damn. It wasn't top 5 against Seattle those last couple games that they needed against Seattle.
I get it, but Clint Kubiak a mastermind. But dude, man, that boy, Kansas City.
And you don't think Andy Reid can scheme up any run plays for this? Okay.
Xavier Worthy, he's a year away from a bust for me. He better do something this year. He better be a threat. He need to be a threat.
Yeah.
He needs to be.
Unless Tyreek Hill happens to re-sign with him and you know what I'm saying, hopefully he's back to full health. But yeah.
His speed on Madden gonna still be like a 96.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It ain't gonna matter.
Oh, damn. I guess this game, well, it depends on how we feel about one of the teams on this game, because this game might end up being mid as well, actually. This might be the second mid game. So Thursday night, week 14, December 10th, we got the Vikings at the Patriots. And right now the line is Patriots 4.5.
I'm going Minnesota.
Oh, okay. We agree.
I'm going Minnesota, man.
I think Minnesota's going to surprise people, and I think Kyler Murray's going to surprise a lot of people this year.
Y'all done gave Kevin O'Connell an accurate scrambling quarterback with Addison, Jettas, and fucking Jawan McMillan. And you still got Brian Flores calling that defense. Minnesota, I'm coming off the top rope. Minnesota gonna be a top 3. Minnesota gonna be like a top 2 team next year, fighting for the numbers.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I'm coming off the top row too. I think, honestly, I think it'll end up being Detroit and Green Bay fighting for last in that division, if I'm being honest. But
oh yeah, nigga, you landed that leg drop there, boy. Absolutely. You ain't you. That ain't. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's gonna be Minnesota and Chicago fighting for the division title, and I think it's gonna be Green Bay and Detroit fighting for who's gonna be last. And you know it's gonna be a tough division, but yeah, last place might end up being 8-9, 9-8, like Minnesota ended up last year, 9-8. Didn't make the playoffs, but now you added a quarterback that can't throw that pill to fucking JJ. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude.
Move on from JJ McCarthy. I don't know what y'all was doing when y'all drafted him, because there was nothing in Michigan that I saw that fucking said that he deserved to be a first round draft pick. We was talking about last week between Alabama quarterbacks and Ohio State quarterbacks. I definitely think, especially when Jim Harbaugh was heavily running the ball at Michigan, like, you really reached for a first round draft pick for him, like.
Players fuck up. That GM got fired. He got fired too. Not because of that, but I think it was because of the Sam Darnold shit. But he the one who picked him. Oh, black man. I'm sorry, black man.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. We be out here fucking up too. All right. So week 15. Week 15 is like another good one, bro. Yeah, Minnesota's definitely gonna be serious. Week 15 is another good one. December 17th, bro. We got another Super Bowl rematch from back in the day. We got the 49ers at the Chargers. Current line is Chargers 2.5.
I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, same.
And I tell you why. They ain't gonna be healthy by week 15.
You talking about 49ers?
Yeah, they ain't gonna be.
Yeah, same. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Kittle about to be out. It may be Purdy by himself, and he's not out. Kittle Christian McCaffrey might be out.
Kittle ain't playing. He ain't playing next year. If he do play, he'll just be coming back because he told his shit week 14. No, he told his shit week 16. Yeah, he ain't.
Yeah, but you know how fast these players are coming back from injuries now. We don't know.
Well, I mean, you got McCaffrey, you got Mike Evans is a good pickup. You got Pearsall. They offense is good, but they did.
But they old, bro. They already was injury prone, but now they injury prone and old, bro.
And coming out the top rope again. Hey, y'all finally finna get what y'all want out of Justin Herbert with Mike McDaniel. I think so too. Herbert with Mike McDaniel offense, and a Mike McDaniel's offense. He made Tua look decent. Somebody like Herbert, it's over with. Oh my God, Herbert finna get his first All-Pro this year, man.
Oh,
he gonna get his
first team All-Pro. Yeah, might be fighting for MVP consideration.
So he'll be in the talks of MVP. Him and Lamar gonna be the top AFC quarterbacks, bro. Or Drake May can make a fight for that too. But dude, Justin Herbert with Mike is gonna be solid.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tyreek, take your ass to LA Chargers, man.
Hey, but I don't know. After you done tear up your knee, you want to be on that dome, on that turf again?
True. But everybody going turf now, though.
Yeah, damn near everybody, yeah. There's very few natural grass fields now, so. But week 16, this is another good one. Even though that one of the teams going to be losing somebody by then. So week 16, Christmas Eve, we got the Texans at the Eagles. And right now the line is, which I'm surprised by this line, it's actually Eagles by 2.5.
Houston.
And to me, the only reason that they have this line like that is that they feel like conditions by Christmas time in Philadelphia about to be rough. For that reason, I might go ahead and agree with them. I might pick the Eagles. We disagree on 4 of them right now. I'm going to go with the Eagles.
But
it's not, and to me personally, it's not because I think the Eagles are more talented than the Texans. I do think that the Texans are one of the most talented teams in the NFL. CJ left a bad taste in my mouth this past playoffs, especially when the way he played out in Foxborough, like in that snow. Like if it's snowing at Christmas on Christmas Eve technically in Philadelphia, bro, you might have another 5-pick game, and that shit's trash because you played in Ohio State, so you know what cold weather is like. Like where the fuck that came from in the damn divisional round? Like where the fuck that came from?
Why you said that so quick?
Bro, because it pissed me off. Like, bro, I hate the Texans, bro. I hate the Texans. But I told you in multiple pre-productions and in multiple podcasts, like, I just hate seeing bad football being played. And he was playing bad football, bro. Yeah, and that's terrible, bro. Like,
some of them throws were terrible, T. Some of them throws were awful, dude.
Yeah. So, that's going to be our disagreement, bro. I'm going to go with Philadelphia just because
I'm thinking that you on the pick though. Mm-hmm. Can I interest you in something though?
Yeah.
Houston's defense, same conditions with Jalen Hurts with no AJ Brown though.
You talking about if that Houston defense was on Philadelphia?
AJ Brown's gone and they playing in those bad conditions. Jalen Hurts against that Houston defense with our respect is Devontae, he's number 1, but Stingley gonna shut that shit down. Jalen Hurts against Houston's defense in those conditions, T.
Bro, but he still got to. But the problem with that snow is, like, I don't think that he'll be able to shut down Devontae because Devontae know where he gone. Derek Stingley don't. So them cuts gonna be harder in the snow, my brother. Them cuts gonna be harder in the snow.
I mean, we disagree on it, but Houston's gonna be rolling, bro.
Oh, I think so too. I think so too. They're competing for the division title, but I just think this game. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Vegas. I think that they probably looked at the Farmer's Almanac, saw what it was going to look like in Philadelphia on December 24th, and they rolled the dice and said, yeah, we're going to favor Philly on this one, even though they more than likely not going to have A.J. Brown. They're still very talented because they can – actually, while you mention that snow, can that front seven keep up with Saquon Barkley in that snow? That's going to be the bigger question.
Can I get Houston was the number 1 run defense for 100, Alex?
I don't give a fuck. They ain't that number 1 defense in the snow. They playing half them games in that damn dome. They playing half them games in that damn dome, bro. Even though they slowed down the Patriots offense, they still got them points on the board.
They shut down Kansas City in their stadium.
Okay, not in the snow. Not in the snow.
Okay, still cold weather.
There wasn't fans in the stands beating up on Santa Claus and shit, booing Santa Claus and shit. Like, yeah, it about to be a rough go up in there. Yeah, them Philly fans about to be pissed off because it's 12 degrees out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if Jalen Hurts starts out struggling, out the gate struggling. They're going to be out there booing everybody. They're going to be booing the Texans. They're going to boo Santa Claus. They're going to boo Jalen Hurts. Everybody just get booed out there. You're not going to hear one damn cheer. There's not going to be no chance of defense, no nothing. Just all boos because of how fucking cold it is out there in them damn blizzard and shit in Philadelphia. So, yeah, I got the Eagles, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I say, it's not a wrong pick either or, but it's just like.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a toss up right now.
That's an all-time great.
I was just more or less surprised by that line until I just started thinking in my head like what the weather might be like in Philadelphia and the fact that Houston's an indoor team and shit like that. So, yeah. All right, last Thursday night game is gonna be on New Year's Eve. This is gonna be a good one too, bro. It's gonna be the Ravens at the Bengals. Cincinnati's favored 1.5 right now. And honestly, if this is if the season plays out how I think it is, I think this might be for the division title.
This will be for the playoff. Dude, yeah, and dude, new energy, defensive mastermind with that. Give me Baltimore, bro. They're gonna be on a whole different level, boy. Lamar Jackson seals the deal for his third MVP.
Ooh, I
Mm-hmm.
like that. In a perfect world, I wish that would happen. But I think this might go to Joe Burrow, bro. And it's a toss up because it's been a real rivalry like
Yeah,
over the
oh,
last few years. Like these games been close. Like whether Joe Burrow played or not, for some
Burrow be
reason,
tearing their
yeah.
ass up, boy.
For some reason, like as great
Burrow
as
be
Lamar is, he always
that
struggles
shit.
between the Steelers and the Bengals. Like he do pretty like
Well,
he
I don't
do a
know
good
why.
job with the Browns, but those two teams, bro, like it's a back and forth affair between those two. And
Well,
I feel
they
yeah.
got Hendrickson now, so that's gonna be a game too. They got Hendrickson too. Hendrickson gonna eat, man.
Oh yeah, against his whole team at home. Oh, I didn't think of that. But
Mm-hmm.
hey, Cincinnati also solidified their
But
defense
Burrow,
too with Dexter Lawrence on board. So,
mm-hmm.
oh, it's a
Dude,
good,
like, and
it's
then
a good one.
Burrow
Don't worry, this is
be
gonna be another
slicing
one. Like I
them.
said about one of the earlier picks, this is gonna be another. I reserve the right to change this pick when we come to this week. We get a 4-for-4, and this is one of them games. I reserve the right to change my opinion. But right now, I'm gonna take the points with Cincinnati at home, bro.
Okay.
So yeah, we disagree on 5 matches, but that was a pretty good. We almost on 67% from the field. Like
12
we
and 5.
good.
What, 11 and 5?
Yeah, 12-5, something
11
like
and
that.
5.
Yeah,
11 and 5. That's not bad.
yeah,
Dude, boy, hey, dude, I ain't. The NFL is gonna be good this season because you don't know.
yeah,
You don't know.
yeah.
Seattle.
But I feel like
I'm
there's
gonna go
never
with
been a
Seattle.
year where there's a foregone conclusion. Like even though like Kansas City is like the Dark Empire, they went to the Super Bowl like what is it 5 out of the last 7 years or something like that, won 3 championships and things of that nature. Like I still like even the last 2 championships with Kansas City, you didn't really feel like they was dominant enough to fucking you was gonna think that they're the Super Bowl champions. I trusted Patrick Mahomes, yeah, but that didn't necessarily mean that I thought they was gonna win the Super Bowl each of those years. I think I picked Titans one year after we choked against them in the AFC Championship. I thought we was gonna come back and be better, and then we fell off. But and then even the AFC Championship at Baltimore, I didn't think they was gonna win that game to go to the Super Bowl, but hey, they pulled it off. So yeah, there's never like this. I love the parody in the NFL, bro. I just love the parody, bro. Even though even though there's a current maybe dynasty in Kansas City, it still feels like there's parity in this league.
Mm-hmm. And that's what makes the NFL so great, man.
Yeah.
Even though it's rigged as fuck, it's entertaining as fuck still, bro. The NFL so great, bro. This season, man, I'm gonna be so locked in, bro. This is gonna be one of them seasons, too. We gonna see some good shit, boy.
Oh yeah.
These teams
Lord.
are loaded, boy.
Mm-hmm. It seems like the league is like 20 deep, bro. At least.
No bullshit. No bullshit. No bullshit.
Yeah, because like just off the top of my head, which I'm glad. Like I felt like I don't know how they lined up Thursday Night Football previously, but I felt like it just got lined up with a bunch of division games. So sometimes, especially when they was doing the color rush era, like I just felt like they sometimes put trash matchups out there. Like it might be the Cardinals versus the fucking, let's just say the Seahawks when they were trash like a couple of years ago and shit like that. It'd be stupid matchups like that, like the Jaguars and the Titans when we were both trash. They would be a Thursday night matchup and stuff like that. They actually starting to do better with these Thursday night slate game, bro.
Oh,
like,
Amazon ain't bullshitting. Amazon
yeah,
is not bullshitting.
yeah. Jeff
Said,
Bezos like, I'm paying you good
money.
money. You better put some good ass games on here, bro.
Hell yeah. Hell, it was so crazy, and just going off that sound like every round about. I'm not bullshit when I want to say round about trade deadline, week 8, week 9. All them games gonna be playoff implications, bro. It's gonna feel like a playoff game on Thursday.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a lot of playoff games and some good matchups too. Good job, Jeff Bezos. You wasn't bullshitting. Hey man, I'm giving you these billions. Oh no, y'all gonna start giving me some good shit now.
Yeah, exactly. It almost goes back to like what I said last week about the Cowboys being on the first Sunday night football game. I'm like, bro, like these are prime time games. Put prime time matchups on these shits. It's like WWE and they call PLEs now, like instead of pay per views.
Yeah.
You putting your best matchups on these primetime games. Like whether it's
Absolutely.
Thursday night, Sunday night, or Monday night, you should be putting the best product out there because the whole nation is watching. Like on Sunday, we all like if you don't got a Sunday ticket, you probably watching your regional teams, your team personally. If you don't got the multi-view and stuff like that, but when it comes to primetime and the whole nation's watching, bro, it need to be the best games on the motherfucker.
No bullshit. No bullshit. I agree with you on that. I 1,000% agree. Because it's like, man, that's you. Hey, the money going up, the quality got to get better, man. Okay, it's supply and demand, baby.
Facts.
Supply and
Well,
demand.
I'm gonna sign this TV contract for it. You just gonna put trash fucking games on my network.
Yeah, you hit the nail in the coffin on that one, bro. Because like I said, they used to just give you some throwaway Thursday games that didn't mean nothing. Hey, now all them games was solid.
Yeah.
And
like I said, there's only a couple games I consider mid, but even those games might end up being something like depending on, like I said, the Commanders and the Giants. Like depending on how both those teams are doing. Like a lot of people thinking the Giants are gonna be fighting for a playoff spot for the division crown. Like it might mean something for them. And then same with where was it? It was the Patriots and Patriots and Vikings. Like the Patriots and Vikings, that's gonna be a game too. Like.
I agree. That shit gonna be fire, bro. Bezos was cooking, boy.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's funny. I just realized when I was looking at this that I didn't even put all the games in the background, but it is so it is. They heard it.
And you had it ready in pre-production. That's what makes it so funny, bro.
Yeah, I did say it. Yeah, and I tested it and everything. I was like, okay, the slide is finally showing. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you know, there's a lot of executive producer work that we go through in pre-production before we get to the live film. I can't believe I missed that detail, but it is what it is. Because I just realized I don't got 49ers Chargers on there or the Vikings and Patriots on there.
Thompson wears many hats, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, he wears many hats. Yeah.
And it's funny, I still review it with him, and then sometimes I still mess up.
She here.
But let's go ahead and move on to the right now though. Let's go ahead and move on to this NBA recap, man. And yeah, we done had a couple game ones in the book. I already mentioned game 2 going on right now between San Antonio and OKC. How you want to start it, bro? Do you want to do the predictions first? You want to go over game 1s first? Like,
we can go over the game 1s. And then you already know my prediction. The East is where I really break down. But game 1 with OKC and the Spurs. You may be thinking I was coming out the top rope when I was saying sweeper 5 because you got to understand, the Spurs are the same team as the Thunder.
Oh yeah, they
players
definitely
are
are.
just better. Yeah, they're just better. And what I mean by that, and here's the thing. But no, this is how I connected for you. Because OKC beat the shit out the Lakers, they beat the shit out a lot of teams because of their system. Nigga, San Antonio got a system too, nigga, and they both play good basketball. All that shit is a wash. Team wash, system wash, scheme wash. It comes down to the best players. It comes down to the best players. I'm sorry, Cass is better than Caruso. De'Aaron Fox is better than Jalen Williams. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Harper, he a rookie. He's better than Jalen Williams. And then you can go Chet, you can go SGA. But number one, we all know who the best player in that series is, T. We already know.
We don't know because I think personally, I think that's what made him drop 40 and 20 because the best player got rewarded his trophy that night. Because I reviewed one of the videos, bro, of Wemby during that whole celebration, bro. He was, as soon as he saw him get his trophy, bro, He was pissed, bro. And I think that motivated him extra, bro. I think that motivated him extra for game one, bro. That was just.
And he said, you see what he said in the press conference. Mm-hmm. And that reporter was like, "Did you take that personal?" "Yeah, everything you said."
Yep.
And what I wanted to say in pre-production, I'm gonna say it now before I forget. I'm gonna tell you how Wemby's gonna change the league, and he's gonna change the league for the better. Cause I'm gonna tell you why. Wemby is gonna bring big men back to the NBA.
Not even just big man, but a competitive spirit back to the NBA, bro. Because this motherfucker really don't be liking niggas, bro. He really don't like Chet, bro. And Chet ain't do nothing. That he a wholesome white boy from Minnesota, bro. He ain't did lick a shit to him. But the thing is, I feel like with Wemby, he takes it personal because Chet was like I think he was the number one player coming out of high school when he was a lot of people thought that Chet was going to be Wemby, bro. And I think Wemby took that shit personally, bro. When he came over from France. He was like, oh, this is what you thought was going to be me? Don't worry about it. I'm about to show you. Because, like, every time he looks at Chet, there's, like, a look of disgust and disappointment, bro. Like, the competitive spirit, like, I'm definitely loving that. I feel like I think Ant is competitive, even though a lot of people gave him smoke for shaking their hands, like when they was getting blown out and shit. Like, why not? Because I'm gonna be real pissed off if the game is over and y'all won by 30. I'm not gonna want to shake your hand afterwards. I might want to punch you in the fucking jaw. So while we down by 20 and there's a timeout with 8 minutes left, I'm gonna be cool and I'm gonna shake your hand right now. So I felt where Ant was coming from. Like Dirk and UD was like, that's waving the white flag and stuff like that. But UD, you never been a general. Like, I respect you and everything you do in Dade County and stuff like that. But you never been a general of troops. Like, you know what I'm saying? D-Wade always led that team, or Jimmy Butler. Like, so, like, what you would have did, we honestly, we don't care. Like, because you was like a 10th through 12th bench player. So, Dirk, I understand why he was heated as well. He was a NBA champion and stuff like that. But, honestly, for me with Ant, that felt like a real nigga moment. Like, because, nigga, we can't do this after the game. Because I'm going to be liable to fight y'all if y'all increase the score anymore, bro. So while we down 20, hey, good game. Hey, hope y'all do some things in the next round, bro. Like, so I felt that where they coming from. But, yeah, game one to me was like a will of endurance, bro. And what was crazy to me was like, even when OKC took the lead in the fourth quarter, bro, and you know what I'm saying, we was watching the game and texting each other and stuff like that. And yeah, like you said, Wemby is just different, bro. Like, the man literally repeated what Steph Curry did to them boys 10 years ago. Just pulled up from the fucking logo, hit a 3 in their face. Except he didn't win the game. He tied the game.
It was nothing.
Nothing, bro.
Cold-blooded.
No hesitation.
And I'm like, you never seen no shit like that before.
Never. And some people even tweet. I think Bill Simmons said that shit. Because I saw a little collage of like all the tweets when Wemby hit that shit. It was like, Wemby, wow, never seen that, nothing like that on the face of this earth. And you're absolutely right. We never seen a nigga 7'5", handles like a fucking guard. Like KD's amazing in his own right at damn near 7 foot doing that shit. But a motherfucker 7'5", a motherfucker 7'5" with handles like a guard can guard 1 through 5. Yeah. I agree with you. He is gonna be a problem, bro. I agree with you. He is gonna be a problem, bro.
Dude, man, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like OKC is going now. What OKC is going to fight, but man, it comes as a battle of styles, man, and you have no answer for Wemby. You don't, and you know, T, when Wemby want to play, 40-20 is nothing. It's nothing, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Wemby gonna be one of those ones with like a 20-20-20 game, bro.
Wemby gonna be one of them ones with an 80-20-20 game, bro. I feel like Wemby gonna drop at least 85 on one game, bro. At least 85 on a game, bro. Like if we project into the future, bro. Yeah, he got to get that scoring record from Bam, the official scoring record. You know what I'm saying? Not that we got black and white photos in the Epstein files of Wilt Chamberlain holding up a damn piece of paper with 100 points. Like the real scoring record that's owned by Bam, Wemby, I think, gonna get that, bro, eventually. Especially when you talk about shooting like a guard. Yeah. It gotta be way too easy. One thing for me, my bad, but the one thing for me, if he can gain about 20 pounds, I know we talked about Audie Crooks like a couple weeks ago losing about 20 pounds.
The words right out of my mouth.
If he could gain 20 pounds, bro, and he can muscle that low post and still keep the shooting and the handle, bro, we might we got differences in the GOAT debate, but I think we will unite if Wemby ever do that, bro. I think we will unite.
We're here, bro. We're so in sync because T, you took the thought. That's why, this is why I'm so motivated to say it, bro. Wemby's doing this, and he ain't in his prime yet.
Yeah, he 22,
and it's like
he's not even in his physical prime yet.
And that's what I'm saying. Y'all let Wemby gain 20 to 25. Only thing that's stopping him is God himself, bro. That's it.
Facts.
That's it. That's dude. Like, God, thank you, because I was telling one of my the assistant coaches on the team. I said, dude, he may not get 11. That's gonna be too hard. But we finna see like a Bill Russell type dominant career, bro. With him.
I mean, the way those two teams set up, like, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if this is the era of the next decade of just OKC and San Antonio fighting it out for dynasty position, bro. Like, but we can move forward to the actual series pick. I already know who you got. We've been fighting for this. Like, we've been waiting for this matchup to come around. I still got, even though I saw what I saw in Game 1, still got Thunder at 7, bro. And I saw one of the adjustments actually while I was looking up. It's on commercial right now, but when I was looking up and I saw Chet was guarding Wemby 1-on-1, that's an adjustment y'all need to make. Because Alex Caruso, even though he's physical and stuff like that, he's still too small. Wemby gonna do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, same with Lou Dort. Like, that was partially what was pissing me off in the fourth quarter. Like, just watching those two get manhandled by Wemby. Like, size still matters, bro. Like, I know he light in the ass, bro, but he's still a whole foot taller than fucking Caruso and Dort, bro. Like, stop disrespecting that man like that. Like, they just gonna move him out the paint and he can't just shoot over him, bro. Like, so I saw a few times when he was going up the court, I saw Chet 1-on-1.
But that's what I'm saying, scheme for scheme. Because think about it. Chet can't guard Wemby too much because he ain't gonna have nothing on the offense. He gonna get beat up. Wemby gonna have him running, moving, outmaneuvering.
But see, the thing is that Chet went for what, 2 for 9? Because when we was talking after the game, I told you, I was like, I don't believe SGA and Chet Holmgren going to combine for 9 for 30, averaging 9 for 30 the whole series. So that honestly, that was some of the reason that San Antonio won. And I know Wemby affects shots and shit too, but Chet also does that. You know what I'm saying? And even Chet had a couple of clutch blocks on Wemby, bro.
Oh yeah, the one at halftime, cool. But what was he doing? He dunked on him in the clutch.
Yeah, but that was because Chet was coming on help side on for the help. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between that and Chet guarding him 1-on-1 and he drives and just dunks on him. Like, I need to see that. You know what I'm saying? I need to see a lot of that.
But this what I'm saying. But when he dunked, you see what he said to Chet? Motherfucker, get up out the way. He talking that shit. Chet ain't doing that. Chet ain't doing that. Boy,
oh yeah.
Wemby, hey.
Chet don't want no smoke for some reason. Like, he needs to stop being passive. He needs to start getting aggressive with that boy.
Man, you know who my GOAT is. But dude, Wemby coming, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said we might end up uniting on this one.
Man, shout out to my boy Monte whenever you see this boy. Like when he you know, we all be talking basketball and shit. We'll probably have to get him on the episode one day. But it's like, dude, he said he knew then. He said Wemby is finna be the GOAT. He was saying that as a rookie. Mm-hmm. He said Wemby is he said, bro, we finna see the greatest basketball player to ever play. And I believe it, bro. I believe it. And like I say, and I'm going with exactly what you said, bro. When he get that size and still keep his abilities, hey, it's gonna be the WNBA.
Throw away the N. WNBA. Hashtag.
Hey, yeah, we gonna. I'm gonna start looking at copyrights for all this shit. We coming up for Wimby, bro. Hey, just in case the Spurs start using that shit, bro. Hey, we gonna get paid off that shit. WimVP, WNBA.
I'm telling you.
But so to me, like a few adjustments. I already mentioned one of them that they gotta make. Chad got to guard Wimby 1-on-1. And the other one is they got solved for that zone blitz that San Antonio keep on doing the SGA. Like, it can't be SGA being passive, just giving up the ball every time. Like, you got the rebound, rush up the court. Like, don't wait for them to start double teaming you. Get your ass, there you go. Make a decision. Like, that's going to be the other adjustments that they got to make. Like, and it was funny because they mentioned it during the Lakers series. Like, that was one of the things. Even though SGA's numbers were down and they swept the Lakers, but SGA's numbers were down just because of that effective blitz strategy. And shit, San Antonio got better fucking defensive players than the Lakers. So,
yeah.
But yeah, this right here is what needs to be happening. Like, SGA just got fouled on transition. Like, they need to get the rebound and go and not let San Antonio set up for the double team, for Wemby to just roam the paint, things of that nature.
They doing the best they can, boy. But Wemby is too much, bro. And that's how I feel about the Knicks and the Cavs. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like.
But before you go there, I want you to get on the record with your pick, because I said Thunder at 7. I know you picked the Spurs, but go ahead and give me your pick.
Spurs at 4 or 5. I'm standing with that.
You so still disrespectful.
Spurs in 4 or 5. 4 or 5. They don't have an answer, bro. They don't have an answer, and that's what I'm saying. We can play ball like y'all play ball. We can scheme like y'all can scheme. We can adjust. We can lock up. We can do everything. Their players are just better. Hey, Thunder, y'all had y'all run. That's it. That's it.
And we also haven't had a repeat champion in 8 years. So I mean, if we're going by that, then yeah, Oklahoma City is due to lose, but. I just feel like this team different, bro.
Oh, OKC's nice. OKC is nice. Anybody but the Spurs.
Because even with the previous champions, even with all the previous champions, you could point out a weakness in the last 8 champions, whether it was Denver, Boston, Golden State. Like, you can list them down, and there was a weakness in all of them that prevented them from repeating. So, but with OKC, I just think it's different. But yeah, San Antonio's. It's definitely formidable, bro. I never underestimated him, even though you were saying that. I just thought that was disrespectful to say San Antonio 5.
I'm telling you. And I don't know with the Knicks and the Cavs, bro. That game 1 was a fluke.
Oh,
and until Cavs start selling that game, until they start stealing that game, boy, they was. I think I texted. I said, bro, they outmatched.
Yeah, you did. You said they looked outmatched, and I texted you right back. I was like, this is why I picked the Cavs in 7, because I was like, hey, Cat was doing all that cute shit in the last series, but versus the Sixers, which I don't know what the fuck happened to Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Embiid ended up getting injured and being out for some games, but yeah, Cat did exactly what I told you they was going to do, like when
and I
going into that series. But
I say Cavs in 6. I say Cavs in 6 though, because I just feel like they let that game slip away. They not gonna do that again. They're gonna keep their foot on their neck next game.
Yeah, but see the way Cleveland been running, and we both agree on this one. The way Cleveland been running though, I think it's gonna be Cavs in 7 personally. You know what I'm saying? And that's because Cleveland been fucking off too much, bro. Like way too much, bro. Like. Yeah, Cleveland been fucking off way too much, and I realized that John's phone just died, so hopefully he come back before we get to the conclusion of this. But yeah, Cleveland been playing with their food a little bit too much, and New York is not the team to fuck around with. So a nice little fun stat that I saw earlier today. It's like teams went up 20 in the fourth quarter, or like 694. Was 694-1 or 594-1, whatever the case may be. Cleveland just made that 694-2. But another fun stat is that over the last 2 years, New York has came back 4 times from down 20 in the playoffs. like versus Indiana, versus Boston, now versus Cleveland. It's not like these guys are doing it against bum teams, but it's just very interesting to see like the Cleveland collapse in particular. Like I was like yelling at the TV at Coach Kenny, like, bro, you ain't gonna call timeout, especially when they cut it down to 12. Like you was up by 20 and then you cut it down to 12. Like, bro, you need like you was doing the Phil Jackson approach. You thought you was about like you don't got the Zen skills of Phil Jackson to be like, I'm gonna let you guys solve this problem. Like, motherfucker, call timeout. Hey, get James Harden off the court. Because the main part of this whole thing was Jalen Brunson was cooking James Harden. And it was real terrible. Like, and honestly, like, when I was watching the game and even when I was watching the highlights this morning afterwards, it was really James Harden's best defensive effort, and he finally waited till this age to not be a matador and not doing the Olay defense and letting people pass him. He really tried to guard Jalen Brunson, and Jalen Brunson really just cooked him. And I don't know where we got Jalen Brunson ranked as far as top point guards is concerned, but he's definitely the most clutch one. I know SGA won the Clutch Player of the Year award. I don't really consider him the point guard of this team. Almost threw it away. Hit the three though. Let's go. But yeah, Jalen Brunson is real clutch, and he's doing things that it's almost like I don't want to say Allen Iverson because I feel like the Knicks are more talented, even though a lot of people would argue about the talent on the Sixers squad because they did have the sixth man of the year. They did have the defensive player of the year, Mutombo, and stuff like that. But they wasn't really offensive scoring threat like that, except for AI. But I almost feel like this New York team is almost ran similarly. Like good defense. Cat was doing this thing until game one, which this is why I personally have the Cavs in 7. I know John said he had the Cavs in 6. I'm glad he got that pick before his phone died. Excuse me. But I do have the Cavs in 7, and really that's the reason why. It's the bigs matchup. It's not the guard matchup for me because Donovan Mitchell scored 29 and disappeared in that run that allowed the Knicks to come back because between overtime and the last 7:30 when Cleveland was up 22, part of this is on Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell scored no points for the rest of that game. The rest of the I think it was like 12 minutes of game time. Yeah, 12 minutes and almost 13 minutes of game time. He scored no points. Like, you are the head of this team, bro. Like, you supposed to stop the bleeding when necessary. Like, we know that James Harden was giving the Olay. Now, you got to give that work back to Josh Hart or whoever else was guarding you. Like, whether it's OG Anunoby or whoever the case may be. Like, they pay you to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the other disappointment, besides James Harden getting smoked on the defensive end, it's both of your main stars on that team, like, getting smoked on both ends of the court, if we want to say that's the case. Because, like I said, he scored 0 points in the last 12 minutes of game time, and James Harden was just allowing all the points in the last 12 minutes of game time. But what I think the difference is like I said, it's going to be the big matchup. Because Cat's got to deal with Mobley and Allen. And that's going to be rough for him defensively and offensively. So that's where I think the major difference is going to be. I do think that Donovan Mitchell's going to look at the film. He's going to come back in game 2. And he's going to be like, I'm going to kill this time. And we're going to see them take home court advantage. I do think it's going to be a long series. Much like John, I just think it's going to go to full 7 just because of how Cleveland played with their food. So it's going to be a finals matchup between Cleveland, and it's either going to be OKC and San Antonio depending on who you rocking with. You rocking with me and OKC, you rocking with John and San Antonio. I already told you the adjustments that they need to make. I think with San Antonio, I don't know if 40-20 is sustainable for Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out for game 2 as well. So you don't really got a point guard out there. We'll see if game 2, the rest of game 2, if Castle can turn down the turnovers, then it might be a problem for OKC. OKC should have took advantage of the 11 turnovers that he had the last game, but I think this time they're locked in because right now I think OKC is because it went to commercial when I look back up. Give me 1 second. Yep, OKC is up by 7. It's 48-41. So I think they're actually locked in this game, and yeah, we'll see who's right. Is it gonna be me or is it gonna be John? Hold on. Oh, Castle. Oh, he got a rapper. Castle got a rap on his thumb right now, and I'm looking. Looks like he hurt his thumb on a dunk. He dunked on Hartenstein and he celebrated shit, but he got a rap on the sideline right now, so that might be another problem. Reggie and their reaction is silly too. But I don't think John got to a charger fast enough. But oh, good move, Harper. Good move. But I'll say the same thing I say at the end of every episode. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? See love. Be love. Be the light you wish to see in the world. And, see, I might have to end up hating Wemby this series, bro. I don't want to hate Wemby. I like Wemby. But be the light you wish to see in the world. Hey, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Toss Up. I'm Jonathan Thompson. That was my co-host, John Taylor. And we'll see y'all next time.